Yo, what's good? What's good, everybody? What's the deal? What's good with y'all? What's the deal? Good to see y'all. Good to be seeing yo. It's your man's Izzy Benz, aka Israel Mills. You know the drill. This is the real Spill with Mills show. Let's go. Let's get it. Yo, it's good to see y'all. It's good to be seen. I pray that y'all are having a super fantabulous Sunday afternoon. It's good to be seen. See how that go? Y'all pray that y'all having a super fantabulous Sunday afternoon. Yo, make sure y'all tell a friend to come on in. We got a hell of a show for y'all today. Y'all already know. Y'all know how we do. Shout out to my guy, Emperor Kojak 3 on 3, the great. What up, though? Yo, yeah, this is special Sunday edition. You already know what it is. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to Kojak 3 on 3 Gaming. Tell a friend to come on in. This is gonna be a hell of a show. We're reviewing the Anton Daniels show from the other day about the shorty who has $10,000 worth of bills. But beside that, we also gonna talk about some of the things that we was talking about yesterday. And I had a question: doesn't equal mean the same? Doesn't equal mean the same? So if equal means the same, how are men and women equal? If equal means the same, how are men and women equal? We're told that men and women are equal, but if equal means the same, we've been lied to. Equality was never about sameness. So what is it really about? We're gonna speak on this. What was it really about? Right? So yesterday, the homie Angry Man came through. And you know what I'm saying? We like him coming through over here, chilling or whatever the case may be. Because like I said, in real life, when I go in town, that's who I hang out with. When I go in town. We kick it, you know what I'm saying? At least one, if not a couple of the days I'm in town. That's my guy, right? Salute to Roswell. What's going on? At the same time, it's like a lot of people, including AM, seem to have this ideology and this philosophy that since women want to be treated equal, let's treat them equal and all. Right? I don't understand that. And I'm be honest with you. We're gonna get into all that. Shout out to my man's and then Bishop J. Jermaine, who was sponsor of yesterday's show. Salute to Bishop J. Jermaine. What's up, Stanley D. Rock the Block? Where you been, boy? Good to see my guy D. Rock, the MNF the Truth. Make sure y'all subscribe to the MNF the Truth. Yo, tell a friend, come on in. This is gonna be a hell of a show. I'm trying to tell you what it is. Y'all make sure that hit the like button because likes are absolutely free. Likes cost you absolutely positively
nothing.
Likes don't cost you. Do like the homie Trish saying, smash the like button.
Push a button. Come on, push a button.
You heard her. Likes are free. Push the like button.
Push the goddamn button.
Likes are free 99. They don't cost you a damn thing. So likes are free. So listen, likes are free, but the LIKES are free, but the LIGHTS costs money. It costs money. So if you be so kind, if you be so inclined, support the show, support the stream. Now I mean,
show me the money.
No.
Spot for a Glock. I took a long overfloss, but still got a knock.
Show me the money.
Yes, sir. Let's do good business, y'all. Let's do good business. You know what I'm saying? Support through the Cash App, support the show, support the stream now, man. It's interesting because on the one hand, what's up, Jalen? What's going on, Jalen? On the one hand, we as men call ourselves leaders, including the angry man. We call ourselves leaders. We call ourselves pioneers. We call ourselves frontiers. We call ourselves leaders. We call ourselves the head. And while we all, as human being, Homo sapiens sapien, has an inherent value, Women have an inherent value. Men have an inherent value. At the same time, women's value is a little different than men's value. Now, the crazy thing about it is it's not about different doesn't necessarily mean better. Let me get into that right now. Different doesn't necessarily mean better. We're going to get more into that in a minute. So the way men and women relationships are really supposed to work is it's supposed to be like two pieces of a puzzle that come together that make a complete picture. That's the way it's really supposed to work. It's supposed to be two pieces of a puzzle that come together and make a complete picture. At the same time, that is not equal. Is a socket equal to the plug? Is a socket equal to the plug? And the answer is no, because they're not the same. At the same time, like my man D. Rottler was saying, they have intrinsic value. At the same time, one has more enhanced value working together. When the socket and the plug work together, you know, the thing that fits in the plug, when that works together with the plug, the socket and the plug work together, then you have something special. So I think a lot of times we're confused about the value and how men and women not being equal is not necessarily a bad thing. The root of the confusion. What's the root of the confusion? We have words, and in English, we understand that these words have multiple meanings, and sometimes, equal, identical, equal, identical, same. Yep, the socket and the plug are co-dependent, and that's a fact. And that's what people don't realize. People like me understand that you get more flies with honey than you do with shit. I don't have the need to try to exercise any sort of pseudo authority or any sort of pseudo power over people that I don't actually have. I don't have the need to put you down in order to make me look good. And we see this happen all the time. Last night, went over to DJ Witchdoctor's panel, Not for Humans, and he was reviewing the stream. And there's all sorts of people who have to put down other people, including people trying to put down AM. People trying to put me down. People trying to put the sister down. The sister trying to put AM down. AM trying to put this. Yo, it's not necessary. And the funny thing is, they was talking about facts yesterday. Uncle Jeff and AM was talking about facts yesterday. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of things that we tote as facts are not actual factual. Uh-oh. Yo, tell a friend to come on in. We gonna do this today. Because I'm tired. I'm tired. And people get up here, they beat their chest. They get up here, they talk crazy. They get up here, they talk loud. They wild out. They try to make you into this and make you into that. They try to make you into this. They try to make you into that. They try to put you in all sorts of boxes, and you can't even agree to disagree. Now, all of a sudden, homie, because the chat, any other time, the chat GPT, the AI, the Grok, whatever the hell you use, don't agree with you. I have seen you go toe to toe with the AI until it tell you what you want to hear. Now, because last night the AI agreed with you, and this is the crazy thing. My homie called me a liar. When in fact he already knows, like he said before, he already knows the one thing about me is I don't lie. I'm not a liar, right? I don't lie. Most people that know me knows that I don't lie. I'm not a liar. That I'd rather not even say nothing.
Is one thing about him, he doesn't lie.
Exactly.
He's not a liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's niggas out here that love to tell tall tales and all that type of goofy shit. He doesn't lie. You feel what I'm saying? If he doesn't want you to know something, he just ain't gonna say it. But he's not a liar. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
now, I was told yesterday that nobody doesn't talk crazy about me in this chat. I was told yesterday that Angry Man watches his chat all the time and nothing gets past him. I was told yesterday that Angry Man watches his chat. My homie told me he watches his chat and nothing gets past him. He called me a liar. And I was saying, yo, there's no way that you could go and say that you see everything and nobody has nothing foul to say about me. And I've typed multiple things in this chat. So he knows that. So you can. AM, no shade to Izzy, but he's part of the problem that's in the black community. No shade to Izzy, but he's part of the problem. Nah, he didn't address that. Now, he addressed one of the things that people said, but he didn't address that. Hold on. Beers and cigars. I'm glad when I'm held accountable, though. And listen, because it's a good advice, I'm only getting better. Women insult men, just can't take it. Now, hold on. I made a comment right here. Yeah, see, I made a comment right here. Angry Man didn't address me. I was trying to send him a super chat. He didn't address me. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. What's understood does not have to be explained. What's understood does not have to be explained. But yo, the crazy thing is another chat that I made. I made multiple chats in this chat because I don't have a wrench on this channel anymore right now. And also because I wanted to send a brother a super chat. But like I said to him, so multiple chats. So when the AI agrees, it's right. But when it doesn't, it said, Durant, you argue it down. I tried to send super chats, but it won't go through. So, yo, but the man called me a liar. And there's multiple people who was throwing shots. Now, do everybody have something against me in this chat? No. Some of the Beano Nation love me because I am Beano Nation. And I got love for them. I am Beano Nation too. So I got love for the homie. I got love for the people over there at Beano Nation, and a lot of people over there at Beano Nation have love for me that know about me. Now he's a huge YouTuber, so there's a lot of people who don't even know who I am still, and that's fine. I don't take none of that personally. I don't feel no type of way about it. I don't have a problem with it. People are entitled to their opinions. People are entitled to how they feel and what they think. The fact is that nobody don't know shit. Let's get into it. Oh, because AI agreed with you for once on the first try, now checkmate. No, that's not checkmate, bro. It's not checkmate. Try again. You can't checkmate me in real life. You ain't gonna checkmate me with that. Let's try again. Because the truth of the matter is, in order for someone to be held accountable, it takes more than you just saying some shit to hold somebody accountable. The same way it takes more than just being a human being to be equal. See how that works? Just like equal means the same, and men and women cannot be equal inherently. They're not equal. They have intrinsic value, each and every one of them, and they're valuable as people, but they cannot be the same. So therefore, they cannot be equal. The same way that, you can't hold somebody accountable by just talking to them. That's not holding them accountable. That's speaking on whatever you don't like. That's expressing your opinion. That's expressing what you think. That's expressing how you feel. That is not holding. It could even be trying to check a person. That's not holding them accountable. It's not holding them accountable. It's just not. But then people want to say that's factual. It's not factual. It's your opinion. And because AI agrees with you, that doesn't mean that your opinion is valid. It means it's your opinion. See, it seems as if that's one of those subjective things. And I didn't think it was. I thought accountability, being held accountable, was something that was cut and dry, but apparently it's not. But I don't feel the need to go and throw ad hominem attacks and try to character assassinate and try to destroy people because they don't agree with me. That don't make sense. It don't make sense. Shout out to Gina789 in the building. What's up, Kills? Say yesterday was classic. Shout out to you, Kills. Shout out to Cynical One. Hey, Cynical One, how you doing? Good to see you, sis. Bro, it's never took a speed reading class, but I get the point. I don't know how I'm out of the problem. I don't know, bro, but I guess, and that's the thing. People get the impression that because you don't agree with someone like the angry man adamant and whatever about what he's saying, that somehow you want women to run the world or some crazy shit like that. I don't know. It's like I can't win for losing, but it's cool. What's up, Cash Kid Evil? What's up, Jim Rat 08? What's good, brother? How y'all doing? Make sure y'all support the show. Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, Lord. Y'all see my dark skin to this? My damn rig fell down. What the freak? Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. My damn like what the hell? What the hell? Oh my God. No. Y'all support the show. Give me one quick second, man. Give me one quick second. My rig that fell down. Hold on. Make sure y'all support the show, support stream now, man. Dope discussion deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. All right? Let's do good business. Do I got a dog? Hell no, I ain't got no dog. Thank you, D-Rock. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to my man D-Rock setting it off. Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, Lord. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yo, I think we gonna review part of Witch Doctor's joint first too. Shout out to my man Stanley D Rock the Block setting it off for not lying. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Y'all be like my man Stanley D Rock the Block and help us reach our goal. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
Salute.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine, 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 fine. It don't matter what the situation.
Yo, I think that people did a huge disservice by trying to equate the civil rights movement to any other movement. Again, let me say this. I think that people did a huge disservice to gender, to creed, to color, when they attempted to fusion the civil rights movement with any other movement. See, so-called black people in America fighting for equal rights in America is much different than the inherent differences between men and women. Fighting for equal rights because people were treated with injustice based on their skin color and just people wanting to have equal rights is not the same as your preference or what you like, and you want the right to exercise whatever that is if you want to be with the same sex like Sir Ism likes to do, right? I mean, Sir Ism, that's your right. If you like men, you like men, Sir Ism. If you like men, Sir Ism, you like men, and that's your right. At the same time, that's not the same thing as the civil rights movement. And I think that people did a huge disservice in life trying to make it seem as if they're the same when they're clearly not. Equity was never about sameness. Equity is not about erasing differences. It's about respecting them. See, equality and equity, they sound the same, but they really have some nuance to them. See, equity is treating with fairness in spite of the differences. Equity, and I know some feminists use that word, equity. Izzy, you use a feminine word. Did they make that shit up? You slow mother. I'm tired of y'all. Did they make that shit up? Did they make that word up? I know the LGBT community uses the rainbow. Did they invent the goddamn rainbow? Was the rainbow initially for that purpose? No. So yo, miss me with all the bullshit. Just because people misappropriate words and misappropriate things and use it for what they want to use it for, that's their business. But when I'm using it, trust me, it's solid. It's solid. Yo, what's up, young J216 was good. They all I had left after my birthday. Oh, yo, happy birthday, bro. How you didn't say, yo, fam, you know everything going on. Why you didn't say something, player? You know we would have celebrated you. Hell no, I ain't got no dog. Yo, happy belated birthday to my bro. Let me see Jim Rat 08. You know, Cash App be doing some funny stuff. Yeah, I got it, man. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my mans in them, Jim Rat 08. Give me 1 second, bro. Yeah, shout out to my man, Jim Rat 08. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Jim Rat 08. Thank you very much to Stanley D Rock the Block. Yo, if you want to be celebrated individually, we just need 8 more people, and I will celebrate the next 8 people individually. If you want to be celebrated as a group, it's cool. Just support the show when you can. Yo, because of my man Jim Rat 08, we just need 28 more people, at least $5 a piece. Thank you very, very much, my man Jim Rat 08. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
Make money, make money. When shit hit the fan, we'll take money.
Now let's be clear. I want to be clear. Different does not mean inferior. Different just means different. You guys have the parts up here. You guys have the part down there. And hopefully you got the part back there. Features and benefits. You all are supposed to, ladies, you're supposed to be soft and supple and just nurturing and just as beautiful as you want to be. And I love it. I don't want no hard leg nigga. I don't want to be up around no hard legs all the time, 24/7, 365, hanging out with dudes all the time. I love my brothers. Shout out to my brothers. But ain't nothing like no soft, good smelling, beautiful women's. Life would, y'all make life a little more better. Don't get it confused. Don't get it too twisted or confused. As a man, I want a woman because she's not me. Ew, exactly. I don't want me. I want them. I like them. Yo, even if. See, I think y'all got it messed up, brothers. It ain't nothing more dope to me than when you don't want nothing from a woman and she don't want nothing from you for real, and y'all could be cool and y'all got a cool friendship, and yo, you find out all types of shit. I told you about the relationship with my cousin, like because she was my cousin, I didn't want nothing from her. I was able to learn so much. I was able to see so much because I was behind the curtain. And she did her shit, and it wasn't all good. And God rest her soul. At the same time, it taught me a lot for me to be able to see, to be able to know, to be able to understand. And it's important. If you don't have no females as friends, you need to get you some. If you don't have no rapport or no relationship with no women, you need to get you some. And it teaches you how to navigate in the world, because it's not just men in the world. It's men and it's women in the world. Now, does that mean that you're supposed to allow a woman to run you? No. Does that mean that you're supposed to allow a woman to rule you? No. Because I don't believe that that's their position. But unfortunately, you guys, you want to make it seem like because you're cool with women, that means that you're a simp. And that is the stupidest shit ever. That's the stupidest shit ever. Like, for real. The homie called me a liar. You owe me an apology, AM. And everybody can tell you owe me an apology. Because even last night was proof, and you called out one person, but you missed the other 3 or 4. And you missed the 4 comments that I made, was telling you that, yo, I was trying to send you a super chat and it wouldn't allow me because I don't have a wrench. You owe me an apology, bro. Because you said I was lying because I said some people talk shit about me in your chat. And the fact that you think that you know and you see everything is absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd. So many times I have to admit, I don't see everybody's comments. What's up, King Rooster? I don't see everybody's comments. I don't see what everybody says. I don't see everybody comment because I'm a human being. Sometimes I miss stuff. But for you to call me a liar because you didn't see it says a lot, bro. It says a lot. And you owe me an apology because even yesterday, you caught one person, but you missed the other three. And you missed all four of my comments. So you owe me a big apology because I was trying to send you a super chat yesterday. How women depicted in the Bible, not one positive one. It was letting you know back then that women caused chaos. Bopper 235. I need you to read your Bible all over again. I can name you 3 off the top of my head that were positive images in the Bible. Maybe 4. Matter of fact, I can name you 4 off the top of my head. Mary, the mother of Jesus. Elizabeth, the cousin of Mary, who had John the Baptist. Ruth. And, are you ready for Mary? Even though Mary Magdalene was considered a lowly woman because she had the service to God, to Jesus, and she washed his feet and she served him, she was considered greatest amongst them. That's at least 4, and I could keep going. There are many depictions of good women in the Bible. Many. That's 4 off the top of my head without even really thinking about it. Shout out to my man Jim around LA. I will admit this, bro. I got this woman I met back 3 years ago, linked back up when I moved back to Texas. Her energy is so reciprocated. It scares me sometimes. I'm just being honest. I get you, man. And because you want to know when that other shoe is gonna drop, bro. You want to know if it's real. You want to know when that other shoe is gonna drop, and you want to know when it's real, if it's real. And I get you, and that's understandable. At the same time, bro, you deserve the best. Just don't, love like a man. Love like a man. And a man don't fall in love with nothing. A man's going to love his woman. A man's going to take care of his woman. A man's going to be solid, and he's going to be practical in the way that he approaches things. When we start falling in love and shit, and we start getting emotional and shit, and start it makes us crazy. And that's that Disney World. That's that Disney shit, right? That's that Disney shit. Learn, love like a man, and you're gonna be all right. It's okay because you have to. You cannot put it past her that she cannot be what you think that she is. You appreciate what she is. You respect what she is, what she's presenting, and just do right by it, but don't put it past her. Because at the moment that you put it past her that she can do no wrong, the moment that you put it past her that she's on this pedestal, she's an angel, is the moment that your whole world will fall apart. Because you have to understand the nature of people. We all sin and fall short of the glory of God. We all fall down, baby. None of us is perfect, and that's why all of this stuff about I got degrees and I did this and I did that. Yo, come on, man. As a woman, that shit is horrible. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. That does not make you on par. That does not make you equal to us. You can have 100 degrees, ladies, and you're still not equal to a man. Sorry. Take it up with God. Take it up with God. You're not the same. You can make $1 million a minute. It doesn't matter. Because that's not where your value is. That's not where your value is. That's not your optimal self. As a woman, it's not. Now, if you want to be a man, then, that's take that up with God too. I don't know. What's up, JC? Simpson? Sip, hooray. Is you're likable. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you, Cassandra Brown. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. The downfall of many men has been the upkeep of many women. That's true too. Oh yeah, she know I don't put none past her. I show her flaws and where her shit stinks. Shout out to that. What's up, Living Humbly? Peace is peace in chat. She gonna hit you with the Tommy Davidson business card. Bam! What's up, Abby Waddy? Peace, peace. Hey, Mel. How you doing, Mel? Good to see you. Good to see you. Different does not mean inferior, ladies. I don't think that y'all are inferior to us. I don't. I know y'all not superior, but I don't think y'all are inferior to us. I think y'all are different. I think that it's equitable for you to be treated fairly. I think it's equitable for you to be treated based on your actions and your merit, and for us to consider the differences of us as men and women. I believe that's fair. If a dude come and punch me, I'd probably knock his head off. If a woman come and punch me, I'd probably just hold her and like, yo, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll give her the warning. I'll give her the grace. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, because it's not the same level of threat 9 times out of 10. Now, there's some baby D's in this world that sell weed, babysit, and do hair at the same house. There's some baby D's in this world. Glitter, the 2025 snacks. There's some baby D's in this world that knock your head off. I'm not talking about baby D, because I had one time. There was a woman who thought she was a man on the basketball court. And I was like, sir, ma'am, sir, ma'am, sir, please. This was some years back. I was like, sir, ma'am, please. I know you think you as much of a man as me, but I know that if I hit you, I'm going to jail. So please stop trying to fight. Her brother was talking shit on the basketball court, and I was busting his ass, and I was about to take his head off because he was talking too much shit. He's just SMD and shit, and I don't play that SMD shit. I told the nigga, don't tell me SMD again. If you said it once, I'll give you one warning, because maybe you've been raised by wolves. Maybe you don't understand that you don't tell a grown man, invite a grown man to your penis. But since you want to keep inviting me to your penis, I'm going to knock your head off. And then sir, him, her brother, sister, the cousin, uncle, aunt, I don't know, wanted to jump in. And I ran, not the country. I ran because I knew that they weren't going to beat me. And if I put hands, feet, toes, and elbows on that ass, I'm going to jail. Because, sir, ma'am, you might think you're a man, but you're a woman. And the moment they see that I put hands, feet, and elbows on your ass, they're going to say, why was you beating up on a woman? No matter what you look like. No matter that you look like Danny Glover in the face, it don't matter. No matter that you built like Biggie Smalls, it don't matter. It didn't matter. Nah, if a brother hits me like a man, I'm going to treat her like, but this is a thing. 9 times out of 10, she can't hit you like no man. I don't understand. You know better than that. If that was Angry Man, he would take the woman out. No, he would. He really would. He would. Hey, they must be important for us to die. Exactly. What's up, King Rooster? Grace is what you give before you eat your dinner. You don't get that for striking someone, male or female. LOL. Oops, upside your head. I go. Y'all are tripping. Y'all are tripping, bro. Now listen. I tell women now. I tell women, yo, listen. You keep your hands to yourself, because if you put your hands with me, I'm gonna knock you through the washing machine. I tell them that, but truth is, come on. Now, there's been a time where I've had to defend myself before. There's been a time where I've had to defend myself. So I'm not being hypocritical. I'm not saying there's never no reason to put hands on women. I'm not coming at it in that aspect. I'm not saying that, because I've had to defend myself from a woman a couple of times. So I'm not saying that. At the same time, what I am saying is for men to think that a woman is the same as a man is ridiculous. We can't have it both ways, brothers. We gotta pick a lane in that aspect. He will hold her accountable. Shout out to Lord Jefferson. Y'all are a trip, man. Y'all are a mess. Yo, I want to go to, before we go to Anton, shout out to Anton Daniels from AntonDaniels.com. Before we go to that clip that he did about the woman that talks about the $10,000, I want to review a little piece of DJ Witch Doctor Not for Human from earlier this morning. Shout out to DJ Witch Doctor Not for Humans. If you're not subscribed to him, go ahead and subscribe to the brother. Shout out to him. I went through early this morning. I woke up to them reviewing the whatchamacallit, right? So I want to, let me see real quick. So I woke up to the brothers reviewing okay, let me get to right here. All right. So we're going to go back a little bit. We're going to go back. The jail is full of men who didn't understand that there's a huge physically imbalance. Right. It is. And but Mel, I think the problem is, this is what the problem is, Mel. It's true what you said. The issue becomes a lot of women have been fighting for equality when really what they want is equity. They want to be treated fairly, which is nothing wrong with that. But you don't want to be treated equal to a man, because the way we treat men, we do each other dirty. Men treat each other dirty sometimes. This is a dirty world. Men go in on each other. Yo, I'm gonna open up the panel too. Y'all show a little bit more love and support, and I'm gonna open up the panel. Let's get at least 8 more people in here, at least $5 a piece, and I will open up the panel. Get y'all opinions on this. Let's go. Fair use. Shout out to my man DJ Witch Doctor. I'm gonna review him reviewing me. All right, that's what we doing today. That's what we doing. I'm gonna review DJ Witch Doctor reviewing me, and then we're gonna go to Anton Daniels. That's what we're gonna do. Shout out to DJ Witch Doctor. Let's get to it. Not the humans. Let's go. All right. So fair use, fair mother fudging use. You heard? All right, let's get in here. Let's see what they talking about. So this is DJ Witch Doctor reviewing me, reviewing him. I'm reviewing him, reviewing me. And I don't care if you like it. It is what it is. Support the show. Let's go.
Interaction with women is not the same interaction with women that other people get. And they want you to punish the women for the whole them and the women interact. And it's like, bro, they're not doing the same shit to me. So why the fuck I gotta, like, what the fuck? Now I get it if somebody says
but you're not exempt though, DJ. You're not exempt.
What do you mean I'm not exempt? I never said
let me tell you, what we've seen in this space, many dudes say what you say. You know, I respect what you respect. I respect what you do. Oh, well, it ain't happened to me. She didn't do it to me. You know, like it's more like fuck what she did to you, man. You know, she ain't gonna do it to me.
Nah, it's not
you
fuck
don't know.
what she did to you.
Shout out to Kwafi Nino Narratives and Dialogues. That's not what it is, bro. It's not what it is. It's not and this is a thing that I don't know, that's kind of been a lost art. I don't understand. We're gonna go back to this is kind of lost. And I've been trying to say this over and over and over again. Maybe because I have a brother, God rest his soul, that was very close to my age. He passed away. And that was my man, $100,000. But my brother, my blood brother, and I were very different. He had his set of friends. I had my set of friends. There were some people that rocked with me, that loved me, that didn't rock with him. There are some people that loved and adored my brother that did not rock with me. And as long as they wasn't scheming on me, and I damn sure wasn't going to let nobody scheme on him, it's okay. We was close in age, but we were two different men. So The thing is, attraction is a weird thing. I got some homeboys that I wouldn't touch the girl that they mess with, even if they never mess with her. I wouldn't even look in her direction. She is not my cup of tea. And I know for a fact my homies feel the same way about some of the girls that I've been with. It's not their cup of tea. They wouldn't even sleep with her with my meat, and it's okay. So the fact that some women come over here and we cool and we have rapport, or they say they shit and I don't really care, and there's some women that come over here and y'all know it, right? That I never get in a back and forth with because they never disrespect me. But there's some women that say some sick shit and I'll snap on them real quick and go back to laughing because it don't freaking matter. There's some women in here that come in here and they rock with me, but they like to mess with me. It's okay. There's some women that don't like me that come in here. It's okay. So what? So what? Shout out to my man, Lord Jefferson, coming through. Appreciate you. Hold this accountability and salute. I appreciate that accountability, brother. Thank you, brother.
Thanks, man.
Make money, make money. When shit hit the fan, we'll take money.
I got a shirt. That shirt on the thumbnail. I have that shirt. It's all men are not equal. And I made that shirt 6 years ago. All men are not equal. I don't know why y'all think they are. They're not. So you know that men and women aren't equal. All men are not equal. We're not. There's some men that are better than other men. It just is what it is. Just is what it is. And you could tell. You know how you could tell a superior man? A man that don't never have to put anybody down to make himself look good. A man that don't never have to shit on the little guy. A man that don't have to shit on anybody. That's how you know you're dealing with a superior man. A man that feel and know his worth and know his value. Now, if you mess with me, I'm going to come back at you. That's just what it is. But as far as bothering people and trying to get at people and worried about what they got going on and worried about what they're doing, nah, I'm not going to do that. Right, 100. See, people take too many things personal. I think so too. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I know, oh, you agreeing with the women. Is he? You was agreeing with the women. Yo, fam, if they right, they right. And when they not right, I tell them they not right. And if they go with it, they go with it. If they don't, they don't. But I think so. I agree with Cassandra in that case. Some people are too damn sensitive. This shit is not that serious. These people do not have no kind of ties with you. It's not, what are we talking about here? I don't get it. That's because you don't validate from outside women. That's why you don't get bothered easy. I don't. Because listen, I've been liked in real life and I've been hated in real life. Some women have hated my guts in real life. And some women love the ground I walk on. Some women love my dirty, nasty, stinking drawers. It just is what it is. And I'm sure all of y'all are like that. I'm sure there's people, my mentor told me a long time ago, 1/3 of people are going to love you no matter what you do. There's going to be 1/3 of people that love you and cheering you on and rooting for you and going for you. 1/3 of people are going to hate you no matter what you do. They're going to hate your guts no matter what because they just don't like you. And it's okay. And then 1/3 of people don't have an opinion one way or another. And those are the people that maybe you can influence to come to the side of the people who like you. It is what it is. It is what it is. Why do I have to care? Yo, there's some people that come on this app because they're bored and they just want to get their shit off. And sometimes, I told y'all, sometimes I like when people talk shit because I get to get my shit off. Because I ain't going to go bothering nobody. So if you come bothering me, that give me a chance to talk shit. Thank you. And then I go about my business like nothing ever happened. It don't bother me because I ain't gonna get too personal with you. You talk crazy to me, I'm gonna talk crazy to you, but I ain't gonna involve your family. I ain't gonna involve your wife. I ain't gonna involve your kids. I don't have to do all that. I'm gonna talk shit about you and try to embarrass you the way you tried to embarrass me. And I'm good after that. I got my little shit off. I'm cool. Cause I don't care what you say for real. But you ain't gonna, you know. Hey, this nigga ism. This nigga ism is a fan of mine. He's my fan. It's obvious that I'm a superior man to him because every time I come around, or even sometimes when I'm not around, he talk about me. Like, what? Why are you talking about me, bro? Why are you talking about me? What's up, Marvelous Opinion? Do men and women have equal responsibilities in general? No, they don't. Now, Marvelous, let me say this. That's a good question, actually, right? Because the thing is this. The answer is no, because equal means the same, and men and women don't necessarily have the same responsibilities. Now, if a woman is a single woman, she would have some of the responsibilities that a man would have if she's a single woman. However, men and women are not the same. So no, they don't necessarily have equal responsibilities. No. Especially if she have a man in her life. No. But let's get back to this.
Because the thing about it, you and a woman might have some petty bickering and it's not even that serious. And you want all men. There's the thing I was talking about. Is never, I don't want to join the all men army and march on women. I don't want to do that shit, bro.
Me neither.
I'm not on the man's side or the woman's side. I'm not with that shit, bro.
Yo, that's why I rock with DJ Wish Doctor. The more I'm not gonna front, the more DJ Wish Doctor has done some streams about me in the past when he was with whatever, done some stuff. I rock with DJ. I like DJ Wish Doctor. Because really the truth is DJ Wish Doctor and I, we think alike. We are kind of more alike than we're not, right? And I'm like, that's exactly how I am. I don't care enough. Like it's not that serious. Like if women are right, then it's okay. I'm gonna agree with what they say. If men are right, that's okay. I'm gonna agree with what they say. If men are wrong, I'm gonna call them out. If women are wrong, I'm gonna call them out. I call them out. But now, do I feel the need to beat a woman down because she got a difference of opinion? I don't. It don't make me feel good to beat a woman down. It don't. Especially a woman that does not belong to me. My woman, I need her to be at a certain understanding with me, so I'm going to take more time and try to explain it to her and try to get her to my point of view and perspective. Now, and y'all have seen it. That's what happened with me and my lady. She has one opinion. I have a different opinion. She's strong in her opinion. I'm strong in my opinion. So we got to go our separate ways because, at the end of the day, if it can't go the way I know it needs to go in order for the family to function, it's okay. And I don't hate her. It ain't no beef. I live what I speak. I practice what I preach. I preach what I teach. I walk it like I talk it. And y'all seen it in real time. And then people tried to use that to say, oh, you're homeless. Oh, you don't got nowhere to go. Yo, fam, you got no clue. I'm okay. At the same time, for me, when it's somebody who I'm attached to, it's important that we be on the same page and the same accord. When it's somebody that I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's not for you, it's for our sons. Yeah, but this is the thing. For our sons need to understand how to be able to listen, fam, Red Scorpio. this is the thing, right? In my young age, in my limited knowledge, this is what I absolutely know to be true. In my young age, in my limited knowledge, this is what I absolutely know to be true. An opinion changed against his will is of the same opinion still. You cannot force anybody to do anything. You just can't. I mean, you can, but they're going to do what they want to do when they leave your presence. They're going to do what they want to do when they leave your presence. When they leave your presence, when they leave your circumference, when they leave your influence, when they leave under your covering, they're going to do exactly what they want to do. So, yo, you can tell them, and then you let it be. You tell them what you feel. You tell them what you think. You tell them what you want them to know. You correct them, and then you keep it pushing. What AM was talking about is correction. You correct them. That's what words are. You correct them. Now, whether they accept it or not is if they're held accountable or not. You're just correcting them. You can't make them do it. You can't make them. What I look like arguing with random women, that's just weird to me, bro. Now, if she says some crazy stuff like some women have said in on the chats, then we gonna go at it. But I use it for strictly entertainment purposes and to get my rise. So shout out to Caramel Drip. Wait, we're not equal. You already know we're not. Shout out to Caramel Drip. Much love to you, my sister. Let's get to it.
So just because you and a woman have some, it might be some minute shit that you taking way out of proportion or not. Who knows? But why do I gotta take that on? What if I choose to interact with them in a different way that I don't even gotta run into that shit? I can't come and tell you to interact with them like that. So why do I gotta take the fuck? Why do I gotta get the aftermath or the results that you get if I don't choose to move like that? If I choose to engage a different way and I got a different result, and you don't want to move like how I move, you want to move like how you move, and you get a certain results, why do I gotta feel the squeeze for that shit?
Yeah, that's true. But I just think that, it's just more of looking out for you. Hey, man, just telling you, passing the word on. That's what I think. And I think that's what I've done with several, content creators in the space, knowing the history.
I get it, man. Show to the be streaming. He said niggas have let women get out of line in this space.
Yo, shout out to my man Uncle streaming. Shout out to the brother. That's the weirdest shit ever to me, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit's so weird. Bro, I get it, man. Listen. If that's the way that you want to be, if that's the way you want to run your show, if that's the way you want to ride your ship, that's fine. It's no problem. But why do you get upset with men who have differences of opinion or differences ways of handling things? What you eat don't make me shit. Yo, y'all ever, shout out to the child said super weird. Yo, y'all ever have a relative that tell you that they're stuffing, like you don't eat stuffing, or just substitute whatever you don't eat? But you ever have a relative that tell you that's because you ain't taste mine? Because I'm telling you, if you taste my stuffing is the best stuffing in the world. And they're trying to convince you that their stuffing or whatever you don't like is just the most phenomenal dish ever. And guess what? It is to them. And that's okay. It's the best dish ever to them and to the people that like it. And that's okay. But there's a group of people that no matter how much seasoning you put in it, no matter how much celery you put in it, no matter how much whatever spices you put in it, there's some people that's not gonna like that shit. That shit does not tantalize their taste buds. Part of the thing that makes the world so great is we don't all like the same things. We don't all see things the same way. We don't all have the same feelings about stuff. That's what makes the world a wonderful place to be in. Why do y'all want to make this an echo chamber, but swear you don't want to make it an echo chamber? You want to make it an echo chamber, but swear out the gods you don't want to make it an echo chamber. Oh, well, y'all let these women get away with everything. Y'all let the women, And then the women that speak up for men, oh, y'all are picnics. Y'all are mammies. Y'all just looking for dick. Y'all just like, come on. Y'all just want to be validated by the men. People have different perspectives. People have different ideologies. People have different philosophies, especially when it comes to men. Especially when it comes to men. Problem is you're one-dimensional. Why you started trouble, Lord Jefferson? But you use pandering in your stuff. I don't, bro. See, big money trucker. And see, this is a problem, right? That's offensive, bro. I'm not a panderer in any shape, form, or fashion. I am being me. Ask Caramel Drip. She know me in real life. Ask her if I'm any different. And Caramel, don't play. Tell the truth. Ask her. I'm being me. This is who I am. I'm not pandering to anybody. I've been the same way the whole time. This is the reason why I got kicked off the Toxic Avengers. Because this is me. I'm going to call it like I see it, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman. I'm not going to lie for you if you're a man, and I'm not going to lie for you if you're a woman. I don't want none of these women's coochie on the internet. I don't want it. I'm good. There is not a woman up here that could say I've been trying to get with them in their DMs. Not one. Because I don't care. I'm an old nigga, so I don't do this virtual shit. I need to meet you, see you, smell your breath, smell your coochie, know what you hitting for, but anything pop off. I'm not trying to have no long distance. I never seen you in person. I fall in love with you and you 300,000 miles away and we ain't never seen each other. We pen pal, but get the F out of here. That's not what generation I come from. So I ain't pandering to a damn thing, especially not on no damn online. Trust and believe that. It seems to me as if some of you dudes in this space love being abused by women. They tell you they don't like you, but you go into spaces full of men complaining about why they are not wanted around. I think you have the opposite then. See, that's what I'm saying. That's an illogical statement. If they come over to where we're at, then that means that they like whatever they're getting by being over there. You got to flip that around, King Rooster. Because guess what? I don't go to none of their spaces. Shout out to Kills. Izzy, you don't let nobody act crazy on your pet. I don't, but it's cool. They're going to make it seem like I do. They're going to make it seem like, oh, Izzy pander to the women and be on the men. All right, if you say so. Whatever makes it sound good is fine for me. Shout out to my peoples living humbly. Appreciate you, man. Support for the show. You can't win for losing with a lot of these talking points. We all got opinions, and I respect everyone's opinion. Me too, brother. Me too. And I appreciate you. Thank you very much, living humbly. Salute.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you, fam.
It don't matter what the situation. I'm just trying to climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine, 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 fine. No matter what.
My people's Red Scorpio said, why did you have to leave a good woman? Well, I had to leave the situation because we had a clash of differences at the top level. She would do what I asked her to do, but because that's not what she wanted to do, she did it with an attitude. and nobody has time for that. And she was fighting to try to get equality with me, and it's no equal. We're not equal. She wanted. She's like any. It's just a lot of these women. She wanted equality without the responsibility of equality, and it's not happening. That's why. So she's a good woman. She has a lot of great qualities. Nobody's perfect. At the same time, I'm not going to compromise. I'll make concessions, but I refuse to compromise. That's why. And that's how I am in real life. So at the end of the day, like, it's weird that people are up here talking about I'm pandering to people. I don't pander to no women. You got to be kidding me. Bro, I know exactly what women want to hear. If I wanted to pander to them, it wouldn't be nothing like what I be doing. I be telling them the truth. If I wanted to pander to women, I would lie. And I would just tell them everything they want to hear. That shit ain't hard. I get up here, I put on my sexy voice. You know what I'm saying? I start talking in this octave. I start, you know what I'm saying, telling them that everything that they did is cool. You know, I understand, baby. You know, that man shouldn't have did you like that. These niggas be tripping. You know, it's all good. I get in the octave. I know exactly what to do. Yo, bro, shit ain't hard. I ain't pandering to no women. I'm being me. You think I can't lower my register of my voice? You think I can't switch in and out? Izzy is who he is. I know what I'm getting when I deal with it. Exactly. A lot of people think I'm an asshole in real life because I don't move off my square for nobody. I don't. So some people think I'm an asshole. There's a lot of people think I'm an asshole in real life. Like, yo, this nigga's an asshole. He ain't moving. He ain't budging. And it don't matter who you are. And I tell the truth. So that means people's feelings be getting hurt. That means people don't like to hear, especially women, they don't like to hear the truth. What you mean I'm pandering? I tell the truth. That ain't pandering. Women don't like the truth. Of course, there will be a lot of women in these men's spaces. Everybody know they like to argue. Exactly. Now, Iz hasn't pandered to me, and I know him in real life. He'll say what when he doesn't agree for sure. For sure. For sure. These chicks love being in a space more than talk shit to say. It's all good. They just trying to relax. Shout out to Gene said 100. Facts, delivery not hard. How could two walk together? They not agree. Exactly, Mel. That's exactly the point. That's exactly the point. They do think he's an a-hole. I can form that. Izzy Derrick Jackson will have 1 million subs if you go around. Fam, I don't care about that. Nigga, I have 1 million subs. Yo, I have 800,000 subs in 3 months if I went at my homie. I'm not willing to do it. If I just said F it and just went total opposite of AM and just started going after AM talking points and going after AM every day, yo, nigga, I'll be at the same, yo, fam, this shit ain't rocket science, bro. I'm not in it for that. I'm not in it for that. If I gotta lie, if I gotta fake, if I gotta be somebody who I don't like in the mirror and I gotta sell my soul for it, I don't want it. I don't want it. I'll keep my little baby subs. I'll keep the people that really rock with me, really got love for me. I'll keep the people that you know what I'm saying, the friendships and the bonds that I've made over the years, and it just be what it is. Say you blow the F up fast, Izzy Derrick Jackson. I already know. Start taking off my shirt, get in the gym, start flexing some muscles, start wearing some shirts to show my nipples and shit. I'll be on. Yo, take off my hat, let the waves spin, nigga. I know what to do. Ladies like me in real life, nigga. Nigga, I don't have no problems in real life. Women like me in real life, bro. I go down the street, nigga. What's up, Willing to Win? Shit. Let them waves spin, take off these hats, put on some clothes. Put on some clothes. Shit, what you talking about? So start talking like this, you know. Put them eyes on, you know, the lower eyes. Start talking like this, you know. and just standing up and let them see the height, let them see what it is, you know. Yeah, licking my lips like I'm LL and shit. Yeah, baby, it's all good, you know. Got that New York shit with me too. It's nothing. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what to do for you. You feel me? I know exactly what to do for it. It ain't shit. Oh, but just, you know what I'm saying? You know, continue to be out there like this, you know what I'm saying? chest naked and shit, walking around with the, you know, with the ooh wee, you know, you feel me? You know, shit. Come on. Let's get back to this. I ain't messing with y'all. Let's get back to this, man.
Be in a chat. They be in a chat on a man channel saying wild shit about the men disrespecting him directly. Yeah, some of them do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta rebuke them who do that shit. Appreciate you for the $5 hollow. Unk be streaming, aka Red Pill Ranger.
Money counting team. Money to money counting team. Money to money counting team. Money to money counting team. It's so easy. Money counting team.
Wait a minute now.
Okay, Cash Kid. Who is?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
He said they
Okay, my
talking
bad.
about men. They talking about men, and you a man. They talking about you. No. If they talking about men, if women say, "Oh, these men," a lot of these women that say, "Yo, these men," they got a man, bro. So when they talking about these men, I don't feel offended like they fucking talking about me. I don't take shit. Y'all need to read a book named The 4 Agreements, bro. Don't take shit personal.
Bars.
It's not always about you.
Bars. Go ahead, DJ Wisdom.
Y'all take shit personal and then y'all react with some personal shit. It ain't that deep. Because as soon as they see you taking shit personal, if somebody trolling you or some women like getting on the nigga's skin, they're gonna keep going because they see that you easily move. Like just if a woman say, "Oh, these men don't take a bath," you think I give a fuck? I just took a shower before I hit live. I don't give a fuck. As soon as I got up, I took a shower and I went on easy shit. Before I sat here, I took me a shower. I don't take it personal. Oh, these men don't brush their teeth. I woke up and I brushed my teeth. I don't give a fuck. Man, y'all niggas, man.
Shout out to DJ Wisdom. See, remember I told y'all, this is the book he's talking about. The 4 Agreements. I got that book. I take this book, and that's one of the 4 agreements. That's one of the 4 agreements. Don't take anything personal. See, I try to live by this. Shout out to Don Miguel Ruiz, right? The first agreement is be impeccable with your word. The second agreement is don't take anything personal. The third agreement is don't make assumptions. And the fourth agreement is always do your best. These are the 4 agreements. And if you live your life by this, man, this will take you far. Shout out to Don Miguel Ruiz. This will take you far. This is a book of the Toltec wisdom. Okay, it's Toltec wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Some ancient, civilization, but the 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your word. That's why I take that shit seriously. Don't be up here talking about I'm a liar. No, I'm not. I take my word seriously. I'm not a liar. I tell the truth. And yo, if it sound the way, or if you don't like the way it sound, or whatever the case may be, that's on you. But yo, I tell the truth, nigga. Don't get mad at me, nigga. Somebody else should have told you. Shout out to Mace. I try to be as impeccable with my word as possible. Can I say I never told a lie? No, I can't do that. Can I say I don't lie ever? No, I can't do that. At the same time, 9 times out of 10, I'm telling the truth. I try not to take things personally. I try my best. Now, when this nigga Sir Asshole gets up on the panel and starts trying to talk all that crazy shit about me being nestled under somebody's nuts. That was crazy, and I had to flip on that nigga. But other than that, that was just bizarre and insane. Don't make assumptions and always do your best. The 4 agreements. So this is what DJ Wishstyle was talking about. Okay. So Casket even. You gave me a gym book, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely, man. The 4 agreements. What's up? What's up? About to pull a shower at the computer desk, homeless bath. Shout out to that. Men who know they are liked by women versus those who aren't move different. And yes, women can tell the difference. Once you pander and know the Bible and the ladies like your face card, game over. I'm not going to do that, though. I know the Bible better than a lot of people. I'm not going to do it, though. And I know what to say and do. And my face card is okay. I got an okay face card. That's, you know what I'm saying. My face card is all right. Easy has suggested books to me also. That's wild. Nestle, yeah, shut up, Cash Kid. Cash Kid, don't start this shit again. Cash Kid tried to get some shit started. Hey, y'all, listen, if y'all want to open up the panel, we just need 4 more people, at least $5 a piece. 4 more people, at least $5 a piece. But y'all support the show. We need 6 more people at least. I'm sorry, I apologize. We need 6 more people, at least $5 a piece to open up the panel. We need 26 people to reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today, man. Help us reach our goal. Let's get to it. Let's go.
Hey, you've had this. Let me ask Catch Kid a question. Who you referring to as the incel army?
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. Well, let me celebrate my stream, and then you and Cash Kid could hash that. I appreciate you, Unc, for the motherfucking super chat.
Money counting team. Money to money counting team. Money to money counting team.
All of this is because someone asked you to hold women accountable the way you hold men accountable on your panels, bro. Since you want to accuse me of all types of wild shit, I made a statement that is a factual statement. All of us have grown up in a feminist society.
And I don't think we got it. Don't get me wrong. I think everybody should be held accountable for what they could be held accountable for. I don't think everybody could hold everybody else accountable. But yeah, you should have equal rules on your panel for men and women.
And I do. Hey, shout out to Gina789. Appreciate you, my sister. Shout out to Gina789. Because of Gina789, we just need 25 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream. Now, man, help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
I love you. 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 Now, I know y'all brothers don't want me to send that to y'all. Like, if y'all mad that I send that to the ladies and I don't send that to y'all, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's some other stuff going on. That's all I'm saying.
However, in real life, bro, I don't treat men like I treat women, bro.
I just say that if you're a content creator, everybody should have access to you easily. That debunks everything right there. You know,
what you mean?
Saying, you know, meaning, you know, like if you're trying to grow, you just, you know, everybody don't deserve to be on the panel.
See, that's what
why? Why not?
If they don't have anything to talk about.
See, I don't like, yo, fam, and I've told Kwafi this multiple times. I don't like that mentality. I don't like that mentality. I'm just a man, just like everybody else. I got to use the bathroom. I bleed if you cut me. My mortality is just as fragile as yours. I got children. I got family. I'm a man just like everybody else. So why do I have to be so selective? Now, of course, if the person tried to corn bomb me, I'm not gonna let somebody corn bomb my channel. That was just the weirdest stuff ever. That's the first time that happened to me in almost 3 years. And I was like, damn, now they want to come out to my channel. That's the first time in 3 years that's ever happened to me. And it's like, damn, but like other than that, like unless you try to destroy the channel, it don't take nothing from me for you to have a difference of opinion from me. You can have a difference of opinion. It's okay. It's all right. You can have a difference of opinion. It's all right. There's nothing wrong with it. Huh? What does it matter to you? What you mean, Chalk? Let the owner of the channel handle who they allow. Yeah, I don't like that mentality. Like I said last night, these Negroes are animal farm Negroes. These are the same Negroes who would do the same thing to everybody else. They just want their turn. And that's what I'm seeing. Y'all just want your turn to be the oppressor. And that shit ain't cool. If oppression is wrong, why are you waiting your turn to be the oppressor? If oppression is wrong, then shouldn't it be wrong all the way around, no matter who does it? Why are you looking to oppress people? Why are you looking to silence people? Why are you looking to dictate to other people what they think, what they feel, and what they want to subscribe to? That doesn't make sense to me. You're trying to be a tyrant and a dictator. You are Animal Farm nigga. Period. You don't want to be oppressed, but you want to oppress other people. You don't want to be silenced, but you want to silence other people. You don't want to be discriminated against, but you want to discriminate against other people. How is that okay and how is that right? And I got love for Kwafi. Shout out to my brother. I'm just stating the facts. How is that right? How is that okay? I don't like that elitist attitude shit no matter who it's coming from. I don't. Big eyes and little U's. No, we don't have to do that. We don't have to put people anytime. Let me tell y'all this. If y'all ain't learned nothing else from me, anytime you got to put people down to exalt yourself, you got a problem, fam. Anytime you got to put other people down to exalt yourself, you have an issue. You have a Napoleon complex. There's something that you don't feel good about yourself. Because if you felt good about yourself, you don't have to put other people down to make yourself feel good. If you felt good about yourself, you could just exist in yourself and be okay. You can have your opinion. You can have your facts, your opinion, whatever you think, because a lot of this shit that y'all talking about are facts are not facts. Shout out to Living Humbly. A lot of this shit that y'all are talking about as facts and not facts is your perception of what's being said, because y'all flip and move the goalposts anytime someone has a disagreement with you. So I read the dictionary. Oh, well, the Webster's dictionary. You really using the Webster's dictionary? Yeah. Yes. We use it any other time. What's up, Miss Bella? Yeah. Uh-huh. I am.
And it's just there. Just to be there.
But who's gonna know if they got stuff to talk about or not?
You'll know it within seconds.
Maybe they just listening. Some people interject too much. Some people, they wait a little while and they be like, you know what, I got something to add. Some people just like, I look at the panel. I look at my panel like a bar, because my channel don't got no message that I'm trying to push. I don't got like this is not a men improvement channel. This is not a dating channel.
Right, it's not an agenda. We just some brothers up. It's not an agenda. And then you got people, oh, well, you just want to clap. Oh, you gonna need this and you need that. You need this and you need that. Yo, fam. Yo, it's not that deep. We just some people with opinions. Some people with some life experience. If you could learn from it, if you could get something from it, if you could build something for it, great, fantastic. Glory be to God. If you can't, maybe you'll find somebody who you can, and it's okay. It's okay if you resonate with the angry man, because the brother is prolific. The brother is a prolific brother. The brother is a very intelligent brother. The brother say some things and be like, wow, woo, it's okay. And it's okay to like him and like me and like DJ Witch Doctor. It's okay if you like DJ Witch Doctor style and you like him more. It's okay if you, whoever you relate to, whatever you can get from it, it's fine. It's no problem. Why does that have to take from me? Why does that have to make me less than? Why does that have to diminish me? It doesn't. It doesn't.
Teach you how to date. It's not none of that shit. My shit is just a bar. We come here, chop it up, get a little bit of entertainment. I got a little clips of music and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We got a little bit of different personalities. People who don't ever hit the panel that watch my shit on probably like the TV or they compute. They just not from our space. They'll just watch in the club. Because there's people that don't know none of us, so they wouldn't really. You might see them every now and then in the chat, or they mightn't even hit the chat. Them people know different personalities. I know people in my personal life, homies and shit, that watch the show. They don't matter the different people. They don't matter the different people that come up here. It's like a sitcom to them. It's different characters. Lately, they say, this nigga Ism is funny. They know who Nightish is, Giz, because it's just a sitcom and it's a bunch of different characters. It's not, oh, this one, he know all of the nigga. None of these people in this panel is not expert on shit. So I don't value one opinion over the other. I look at it as all as common opinion. I don't look at nobody as no expert on nothing that they talking about. So,
and maybe that, yo, DJ Witch Doctor, yo, you on to something. Maybe that's what it is. I look at that shit the same way. Bars. Yo, even the homie that read all the books, I've read probably as many books as him, or maybe a little bit more. It's okay. There's nobody that's, and even really the experts. I mean, fam, if we haven't learned anything, we should have learned that we can't trust anything that we really learned. A lot of the shit that we learned is a lie. A lot of the shit that we've been acclimated into and put into is a lie. So I don't understand how anybody could get up anywhere and feel comfortable just saying, yo, it's my way or no other way. I don't get that. There's no one way to skin a cat. There's no one way to get to the mark. There's no one way. It's 8 billion people on earth, and you think that you got the only answer and all the answers? That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I've said it before. I don't get it. I don't claim to have all the knowledge, wisdom, or understanding. A lot of times I'll be having questions at the same time. Don't try to come at me like I'm stupid or I'm an idiot, because I'm not. I'm just honest. Like, I don't know it all. I don't have all the answers. I've read more than most people. I've been through more than most people. I've been through different type of situations more than most people. Whatever that's worth, I've been around here for a little while. Right. I rocks with you. I rocks with Witch Doctor on occasion. I'll leave it like that. Shout out to you. And yo, Emperor Cole don't always agree with me. Church. Yo, if I was sensitive, yo, Emperor Cole has said some shit about me. But he said it to my face. He don't always agree with me. And because of the love that I have for him, I don't have to argue with Emperor Cole. We just leave it like the same thing with Big Bad Bull. Big Bad Bull come through. Sometimes he love me. Sometimes he don't F with me. I don't have to argue with Big Bad Bull. They are entitled to their opinion. They are entitled to how they see things. And I can love those brothers and have respect for those brothers and never have to argue with those brothers because they say what they think and how they feel. They're not coming at me and disrespecting me. They're just saying what they think and how they feel and how they see shit. And they're entitled to that. If I was sensitive, I'd have been messed up some dope relationships. If I was too sensitive, I would mess up some dope relationships. Emperor Cole is a strong-minded person. Big Bad Bull is a strong-minded person. And these people are moderators and be doing silence for everybody. But if I was sensitive in my feelings and how Imperco be over here, how you gonna talk shit to me? How you gonna act like no. He's entitled to what he feel. That don't cost me shit because he think whatever he think. It don't cost me shit. Because guess what? If Imperco could be here, guess where he at? Right here. I look at that. Imperco has had my back time and time again. I can't pay the brother enough for the love and the support that he showed me. So if he got a difference of opinion and he say what he feel, that don't cost me nothing. Because I know the brother got love for me. I know the brother gonna be here for me. I know that even if he don't agree with me, he gonna be like, yo, Iz, come on, you tripping. Yo, Iz, come on, man, get your shit together. Yo, and sometimes I don't agree with him, and I just leave it like that. And he know, I just won't say shit. It just be what it is. I don't have to fight with him. I don't have to argue with the brother. And he been down with me forever since I've been on this shit. He been my number one since I've been on this shit. Put up more money than a lot of people and don't have to. And be moderating my show every day. And be coming. So come on, man. Like we got to learn how to give each other grace. He's an accomplished brother in his own right. Some people are like, yo, why you kiss Izzy's ass? He don't kiss my ass. Yo, why you be over there with Iz? He got his reasons. And I appreciate him. I appreciate him being there. Matter of fact, y'all subscribe to Kojak 313 Gaming. Make sure you sub now, and check him out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you gotta learn. It's okay. It's okay to disagree with people. It's okay not to see eye to eye. It's okay. Right? I don't hide this shit. And Izzy has said some shit about me. Nah. Only to your face. I don't think I ever said nothing about you. Anything I say to you, I say to your face. If you heard I said some shit, I didn't say it. Unless you see me say it, heard me say it from my face, I ain't say that shit. I'm just telling you that because people be lying and shit. Talk about, yo, Iz said this. No, the hell is there. Iz is a person. If I got something to say to people, I say it to their face. Period. But I've disagreed with you before for facts. Experts are still people and not infallible. That's a fact. Right. And what I eat doesn't make Iz shit and vice versa. That's a fact. To be able to disagree and still kick it, that's golden. I don't know Izzy watched some panels I be on. Izzy checked me on some shit. I didn't take it personal. Facts. Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to Kojak 313 Crazy. Yo, Iz, I'm going to need that hat, fam. I don't know, yo. Shout out to it. Right, I have folks try to check me because I come over here and I be checking them back. Shout out to Imperco. It's a fact. I already know, bro, and it's okay. I appreciate you. I already know. But let's get back to this. I might have to get it to you, Abby Water. I got you. The NO. Let's go.
It is why I let anybody up. Because you know what? Because a crackhead could give me some good advice.
Now that was good. You're right. That is true. You can learn from, man, the world is the biggest school and you won't ever stop learning until the air is out of your lungs.
Bro, could literally
learning every day.
Bro, I could literally stand up under a tree and learn from that tree, bro. And the tree don't even talk a lick of English or no language. Like I could literally observe a tree and learn from a tree, bro. You could learn from anything and everybody, bro. This is why I don't like elitism and shit. This is why I tell y'all earlier when I work anyway, I don't.
Yo, wish that I swear I didn't even hear you say that, bro. Wow. He said the shame. I swear I didn't even hear you say that, bro. I don't like elitism. I said the same shit though today. I don't like elitism. I don't, bro. I don't like elitism. I don't like people to try to no, I think it's wrong for anybody. Don't be oppressive to people. If you don't want to be oppressed, don't be oppressive to people. Breaking news, a very powerful volcano has erupted over our country for the first time in centuries. It's predicted to change the global weather pattern. Damn. Damn, praying for the people. Shout out to J000. What's up, fam? Praying for the. Hey, listen, we just need. Come on, man. What y'all doing, man? Support the show. We need 5 people to open up the panel. 25 people overall. Y'all support the show. Support the stream. Now, man. Dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business, family. Hit that super chat. Hit that cash app. Support the show. Support the show. Support the show. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Like being best friend with my employer or the boss or the manager or whoever. I'll be cool with them, but I don't want to be their best friend because it's too much. I don't like elitism. I don't like having to treat you a special way because you cut in my check. I'm uncomfortable now. I prefer to kick it with the regular employees that we on the level, and I don't got to do all of that shit because I don't like walking on eggshells. You know what I'm saying? So
and you know what? You kind of proved that last night too, man. You stood on business when they said, "Hey, man, do you know who Uda is?" You know, he is a well-respected content creator, and he have been in places that a lot of other people haven't been in. I mean, you don't know a whole lot about me, but I know who he is too.
But you know what? And salute to him. But I can't give him special treatment over Ronald because Ronald pull up to my panel way more than him. And we got a rapport. So I can't just give you just because of I don't like having to give people shit just because of the accolades. I get uncomfortable because I can't be myself around you. Because every little thing you might feel offended to because you're so used to this special treatment. I don't like that shit, bro.
Shout out to Ronald 304. I appreciate him. I ain't seen him in a minute.
304, damn.
Why you call
Oh my God,
damn,
Ronald, what are you here for?
Damn, Najish. I didn't even. He said Ronald 304. Damn, Najish. That's mean, man. Shout out to Najish. That's crazy. Why you call that man Ronald 304? That man named Ronald 804. 804. I don't know. Is he watch some panels? Oh yeah, but I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to it. Let's go. Let's go.
You here for, man?
That's messed up, Najish.
304s.
What's up?
No, he's a changed man now. He said the way you used to vet women is he had to bang them.
Damn, that's crazy.
Okay, all right, okay.
That's the way we all used to vet them back in the day. Shit.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's going on, man?
Hey, man.
Shout out to the West Indies.
Yeah, shout out to the West Indies. Hey, let me tell you something, man. Like, I think last week, the conversation we had last week, Saturday, when I was on the panel, was a perfect example of how it's supposed to go. Sometimes we have the conversation. Sometimes jabs might be taken, you know. We'll give each other jabs and we go right back to the conversation. I'm still trying to figure out what the conversation is about because all they're doing is having a conversation about a conversation. And that's what I really hate about some of these panels. It's like I want to hear about a topic and I'm still haven't heard about the topic yet.
This kind of conversation holding people accountable that you don't personally know. Strangers.
Yeah. Nah, it's crazy, man. And Angry Man does this all the time. Every time he go on Ig's channel, Ig's got to be walking on eggshells.
Because they got a personal friendship outside of YouTube.
But still, if he's so sensitive, stay off of the panels, man. Panel. And I'm being honest. Like I like Angry Man. You know, he part of the.
Don't say you like him. No, don't say. You already. You know
I'm just being truthful. He does this all the time.
Wild shit, then follow up. I'll be listening around him. He's slick.
Right.
Nah, he does all he does it all the time.
But let me ask you something, Ronald. Now, when the brothers be getting on you about misinformation on other channels, I won't mention those channels over here out of respect. You often say, "Hey, you know, aren't you gonna just make people be respectful over here? You know, we're just having a conversation." Ain't that's still the same thing as holding someone accountable, right?
On a panel?
Yeah.
Well, on a panel, you should be able to do that. You the host of the show, yeah.
Right.
No, I'm asking Ronald because I've seen some double talk he's done before.
I'm confused about what you're trying to say.
You didn't hear nothing I just said to you.
Say it again, please, so I can give you a better answer.
Okay. I won't make.
Yo, shout out to Emperor Cole. What's up, Narrative Dialogue? Salute, brother. What's going on with you, Kwafi? Good to see you. So Kwafi, I said I don't like that elitism shit either. I don't like being so selective. So that's something I said that people might try to twist. Say, yo, easy shit. No, I said I rocks with Kwafi. I said I just didn't agree with you. Your point about having to be so selective. So shout out to you, Narratives Dialogues. Good to see you. Yo, what you expect from a dude that eats number 2 extra greasy and drinks a box of wine? Yo, come on, man. Don't give me shout. Come on, Emperor Code. So you be supposed to keep me out of trouble, man. Don't put me in trouble, bro. I ain't said that.
Mention panels that you have been on other panels, but people had went at you because you was giving an opinion about some things, and some was misinformation and being disingenuous. But you also,
what's up, Joseph? What's up, Joseph? But don't lie, man. Listen, Gina, if y'all want your comments already, make sure y'all support the show. Shout out to Gina, she supported the show already. Have you? If he used that energy to focus on his daughter, oh, whoa! Let's don't do that. Come on. Let's don't do that. Who are we talking about? No, come on, Gina. No, Gina. No, I gotta delete that. Come on, Gina. Don't do that. Don't do that, Gina. No. Come on now. That's going a little bit too far. We ain't got to do all that. No angry man slander. We ain't got to do that. That's kind of going a little too far. Whoa. Gina, come on, Gina. Gina, come on, Gina. Yo, what's up, JD 1975? My man JD 1975 in the building. Salute, good brother. Good to see you, man. Child. That was a little. Come on, man. That's a little too much. Can we keep it YouTube, y'all? No, you don't have to shut up. Let's just keep it YouTube, though. Let's just keep it YouTube. Jesus Christ. I ain't. Oh, Lord. Let's go.
I said, hey, you don't have to talk to me like that, man. You don't have to go at me like that. Aren't you going to hold him accountable?
Yeah, but a lot of time, but when I'm speaking, I speak direct to the person. I don't go to the moderator.
What's up, Narratives Dollar? And see, that's what I think. Yo, shout out to Ronald 804. That's what I think. That's what I do too. If I got a problem with you and I'm on the panel, I'm gonna call your ass out in the chat. I'm not gonna ask the moderator to do shit. I'm gonna talk to you myself. Yo, you missed a lot, Narratives. We've been on for almost 2 hours. Yo, we only need 5 more people to open up the panel. If y'all want to open up the panel, man, make sure y'all support the show. Help us reach our goal, man. Support the show. We need 5 more people so we can open up the panel, man. Everybody throw $5 at us and hit the like button on your way in, man. Support the show, support the stream. Now, man, let's get to it.
Then say, hey, end of the day, we all in our 30s, 40s, and 50s. So we shouldn't be acting like children when we got on these panels. So that's how I roll. And same thing, like I said last week, it was when the conversation was trying to kind of going off the ledge, I tried to bring it back. I was like, yo, I don't play this distance stuff. Let's just go back to the conversation.
Yeah, but when you give misinformation, Ronald, people do have to hold you accountable there too. It's not just an opinion, because the thing is, when the person is the content creator, they can't, it falls back on them. And I'm not gonna go back into what y'all was talking about.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
What I'm talking about.
If somebody think I'm wrong, let's have a conversation about it. And
but you knew it. You knew you was wrong.
No, Joseph, boy. Stop being messy. Stop being messy. No, Joseph, boy, no. If it's something that's gonna get me in trouble and get me fussed out for no good reason, I don't want no parts of it. And you ain't gonna be able to read it, because then you're gonna go around repeating that shit. And that shit ain't cool. No. Shout out to you. No. Stop being messy. Y'all support the show, support the stream. Now, man, dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. We just need 5 more people to open up the panel. 25 people to reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today, y'all. Come through. We're gonna definitely have a dope conversation, right? What's up, Lord ADS? What's going on, man? Narratives Dialogue. Hey, man, I want to kick it with you on it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all opened up the if you got time, Narratives, come up, man. Come up if you got time when we opened up the panel. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's go.
Well, he probably
I think you're talking about two different things now. You're talking about two different things. At the end of the day, we're having a conversation. Sometimes one person might be right, the other person might be wrong. Sometimes, both of them might be right, or both people might be wrong. At the end of the day, it's about having a conversation. But like I said, we always get off but a lot of times people have the conversation about the conversation. You might have 10 minutes of the conversation, and then another 3 hours about the conversation about the conversation,
right.
which is ridiculous. We got to
As
be
a
better
matter
than
of
that.
fact, you write about this too. This conversation on his channel is the perfect example of that shit. That's why when I came up, I didn't know where to chime in because they were still talking about the conversation. I wanted to add about holding people accountable. You know what I'm saying? Because I had looked it up just before I hit the panel, and anybody can't hold anybody accountable. You gotta have some sort of qualifiers. You can't just that is just too random. That's a slippery slope. Like anybody can't hold anybody accountable. You gotta have some sort of shit that qualify you.
And even then, it's kind of crazy because when Iz told Chanel to do certain things, she instantly responded. And then the first person to jump to ad hominems was Angry Man. Then he started talking about accountability because he used the B word quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so since the topic is about accountability and Ronald is a biblical expert, can you?
I don't know about that.
No, I said Ronald. I'm talking about Ronald.
I'm hearing what you're saying. I don't know if Ronald is a biblical expert.
He knows some things.
No, I'm not saying he don't know some things. He knows some things, but
Okay, but tell us, Ronald, what do the Bible talks about accountability? And humans holding other humans. Okay, all right. I'll wait for it.
And everybody doing
Yo, shout out to Lord Jeff said most used word of 2025, accountability. Accountable is the most used word of 2025. That shit is hilarious. We're about to open up the panel shortly. Y'all support the show, man. We're about to open up the panel shortly. Let's get to it.
Everybody don't subscribe to that, right? But I don't know if you're talking about man, God over man, man over woman.
Oh, the umbrella.
Woman. Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about that. You know what I'm saying?
He's not talking about that.
Because even in that equation, because a lot of times people ask, yeah, them niggas in the Middle East got their women, whatever, got their women in line or whatever. But you got to remember, them niggas is living in the order that y'all talking about. God over man, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas move a certain way, bro. They don't move like how people live in the West. They live a certain way. So they guided by a certain way how they living. So they women is under them because they see them being guided by a certain way and they speak about it.
I think a better question for Ronald is, because I heard Jesse Lee Peterson say this, is woman evil?
No.
So they like to talk about Eve. They like to talk about Jezebel. They like to talk about the whores in the Bible and all that stuff. And that,
Yo, what's up, my man? Big Bad Bull's in the building. What's up, Big Bad Bull? How you doing, bro? I was talking about you earlier. Good to see you, man. Shout out to Scrap Skrilla Rilla. What's good? Good to see y'all. Much respect to Big Bad Bull. Good to see y'all. Make sure y'all support the show, Sports Stream. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. If y'all want to come up, make sure, you know what I'm saying, I gotta check y'all pedigree. Like if you on your avatar, I gotta see you in the back. And if I don't know you, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It depends. I may not let you up because we got corn bombed yesterday, and because I was on it, I made sure nobody else saw it but me, and that shit was crazy. I don't never want to see no shit like that again. All right, see, I support the show, support the stream. In the meantime, between time, let's get it. Let's go.
Women shouldn't lead. So when women are trying to lead and dominate men and all the other stuff, is that evil? Is that out of alignment with what they was created for?
It is out of alignment, but I wouldn't call it evil. I think evil is a different category. But this is just out of alignment.
Even though Eve had Adam eat something, and then he said the woman made me do it. Even though Delilah made Samson finally tell her something so then pillars could collapse on her. Not evil, they just what? You know all them different stories where them women destroyed men. They wasn't evil. What would you call it?
Well,
defiant.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that. When it comes to Delilah, yes, Delilah was being evil. When it comes to Eve, she was just disobeying God, and like Satan was using Eve as pretty much women.
You talking about last night? He said, Izzy, wait a minute, what? That must have happened when I stepped away. You talking about last night? You talking about this conversation from earlier this morning? Yeah. No. You talking about the corn bomb? Nah, I put up the banner. You talking about the corn bomb? Yeah, I put up the banner so that nobody could see it. You know what I'm saying? I tried to give the brother a chance, and he corn bombed me. Cash Kid even. Wave in the back, bro. Wave, man. Wave. Okay. Shout out to Cash Kid even in the building. What's up, Cash Rule? How you doing, man? What's up, Cash Kid? Cash Kid. Yo, you gotta go out and come back in, Cash Kid. You're frozen, brother. You're frozen. Try to talk now. You might have to go out and come back in, Cash Kid.
So that's what a lot of times that's what happened in the Bible.
Are they using their powers to make you better?
They're supposed to.
But that's not the question. Are they?
Word narratives. Cash Kid was talking about me last night. He got to refresh his Zimbabwe internet, man. His Zimbabwe internet. He got Wi-Fi, African Wi-Fi. He got Wi-Fi. I have the Wi-Fi. He was talking about me last night. Well, maybe he came to say it to my face. Shout out to Cash Kid. Y'all support the show, support the stream now, man. Let's get it.
Using their powers to make you better.
Cash Kid, go out
I
and come
think
back
most
in.
women are using their powers to make men better. And it also depends on the women that you choose also. Right? So you can't just fall in love with an old OnlyFans chick and think she gonna make you better. Look what happened to Shannon
I don't
Sharp.
know. She might will.
She can retire.
No, I doubt that the OnlyFans chick is gonna make you better.
She might make you better in bed. That's about it.
I don't know about that either. I think that you just don't know. You got some dudes, you got some simps that would take a woman like that and it makes both of them better together.
So
well, that's the old Ronald. He not like that no more. That's a married man. He found the right one. He changed his life around. He once was lost, but now he's found.
Damn.
He was a wretch. He was a wretch.
I was blind, but now I see.
Yep.
And shows her the be streaming. He said he fucks with DJ because he may not check these hoes because he chill like that, but he don't stop us when.
Yo, Cash Kid. Yo, come off mute, man. You muted. You come off mute, bro. You muted. Yeah, your Wi-Fi buggy. I can hear you now.
Yeah, now I'm caught up, bro.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So I just came here to kick it with you for a bit. You know what it is, bro.
No doubt.
So yeah, man.
What's up, man? What, you was talking shit about me yesterday?
Me? Nah, actually, bro, I missed the last stream, bro. It's usually like right now it's almost like 11. So but last night, bro, I missed your stream, bro. I fell asleep too early. I saw you like come on, I hang around for a bit, but I fell asleep and then I woke up this morning and caught DJ Witch Doctor's stream.
Yeah, was you talking shit about me? The DJ would stop the stream. That's what they said. What did you say about me, man? Before I hear it, I'm playing it right now. What did you say about me?
What are they talking about, man? These people are in trouble, man. They don't like me in your chat.
They said you was talking cash shit about me. What you say, man? Because I'm about to hear. I'm reviewing it right now. What you say?
So you go hear it if I talk shit, but nah, man, I talk facts. You know, I always keep it a buck, bro. I always keep
Now,
it a
what
buck.
facts did you talk
Okay,
about
I
me? What's up? What's up, Black Man Unfiltered? What's going on, brother? My brother BMU is in the building. What's up, fam? Good to see you. Go ahead. What say you, man? What you say, man? What you say?
well, okay. Of course, I said you cuddle AM, but I don't think they're talking about that. Maybe the
You
part.
sound what? Wait, whoa.
Well,
Don't try to skip. Wait. You sound what on AM?
you cuddle him, but that's okay, bro. He's your
Oh, you
man,
said I
Adam.
coddle.
It's
You said
okay.
I coddle AM. Okay, go ahead. You said I coddle AM.
Yeah,
Okay, go
yeah,
ahead. What up?
yeah. You cuddle AM on your show, and that's okay. But I also said I talked some shit about you when you were talking shit to that to Chanel, right? You were giving her a lecture, and then right after that, you passed the mic to AM, who proceeded to give her a lecture, and then she got kicked out. You know, so it was like, damn, bro, you did her dirty on that part.
I didn't know she's gonna get kicked out.
Yeah, but still,
I didn't know she was gonna get kicked out.
I know you didn't, but so the way it just played out, that was wild, and that was all I was saying. That's all I would say. That it was wild. Because you gave her, you cut her off, and you were grilling her for like 2 minutes straight. And she was trying. You're like, no, hold on, and then you passed it to AM, who went on to grill her, and then she got kicked for 20 minutes. So
Yeah, that was messed up. I didn't know that was gonna go down like that. Yo, Lord ADS waving the back, bro. So I know it's you. All right. Shout out to Lord ADS in the building. What's up, ADS? How you doing, fam?
Hey, good brother. Didn't mean to bum rush your show, but I had something. I have something that I think would be an interesting topic. I just don't know if it's safe to even bring up in conversation.
Well, put it in the back chat and tell me
Yes.
what you know.
Yes.
Shout out to ADS. He said evil is based on intent. Most of what women do isn't necessarily that more out of place and misguided mindset. Isn't necessarily that more. I guess what he's saying is that evil is based on intent. Most of what women do isn't necessarily evil. I guess it's more out of place or misguided mindset. Is that what you say, ADS?
Yeah. For most women out there, I mean, there are some evil women in this world, some treacherous women, but that's just people across the board, right? You're always going to have those type of people out there. I think, especially in the case of our women, they're just really misguided and really don't understand exactly what they're buying into, right? From that perspective, like feminism was created by a white man, right? Charles Fourier back in 1864. And so was the TAP. Both were created for white women. Black women bought into them, though, with their influence and actually gave those prominence, right? That's a conversation piece,
question.
Wait, hold on.
Question, ADS.
Hold on, Cash Kid, because I had one question for him first. How don't you think that they don't understand what they're doing or what's going on, ADS? That's the question. Then Cash Kid can ask after that.
And I know women are going to get hit for this, and but this is just from what I see, right? From my experience, my anecdotal experience. Women are far more emotional than logic. When it comes to things like work, they get unhealthy attachments to the job, screw the boss, right? Because they don't see work as just what they do, no saying to make money. They see work as their lives, right? So when it comes to these conversations, they don't only invest like, their how do you say it? Their selective outside opinions, right? But a lot of them invest into it, like from a mindset perspective, where they buy into this ideology that this is going to work out for them. And in reality, I just don't know that they truly understand what they're buying into. I think they understand from a signature perspective, they have a new car, but they don't understand the down payment, the monthly payments. They don't understand any of that stuff, right? They just know they have a new car. That's the best analogy. They don't understand the maintenance. They just know they have a new car.
You're calling women stupid, bro.
No. I think they're just misguided in that sense. Believe it or not, let's just be honest. Most people have an IQ of around 90. This is the vast majority of Americans, right? And but Einstein's a 120 something, according to what I was reading from the Harvard IQ kind of testing, whatever. So, I mean, the IQs aren't that far off, but that little bit of IQ, those 30 points make a heck of a lot of difference, right? In the way someone perceives things and how they do things. So I think that for the most part, they just bought into an ideology or precept per se that really that they didn't know what they were buying into. I'm going to give them that grace.
My question was, haven't you heard of the saying, the road to hell is paved with good intentions?
Yeah, and the roads to heaven are paved with what we might perceive in some cases evil ways, right? It's both ways. There's no selective action that you could take or really thing you could do that couldn't go either way in that particular category, right? You could do all types of good stuff in life and still go to hell. You can do all types of bad stuff and still go to heaven. I mean, that's just something that's hard to measure, right?
Now, you see Chocolate hating on younger women, bro.
All right, let's get back.
If she was under, she would have hated.
Let's get back to this, man. Stop it.
We got to handle some disrespect. I don't know about that, man. You don't indict me in that shit. I showed it on the streaming again. He said, crazy how y'all act like we don't check niggas too. Yeah, niggas get checked too. You know what I'm saying? We just don't snap on women. Everyone gets smoke. We curse
Go back
out
to his
each other.
last super chat.
We curse out each other more than we do women. And he also said equal opportunity ass whooping. Appreciate you all for the motherfucking support. Appreciate you.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. Ain't no use to you ringing my line. Stop wasting my time.
Which super chat? What super chat you talking about? This is the last one.
Well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. I just want to ask you a question. So now, I noticed that maybe a few years ago when this lady had spat in the bus driver's face, a lot of women were like, he shouldn't have hit her. No, she shouldn't have spit in that man's face.
Yeah.
You know, women are not children. That was not his wife. He was on his job working, doing what he needed to do. He asked her to obey and obey the rules on the bus. And she came up and spat in that man's face, you know. And I know he probably say it again.
I thought she spit on him and hit him.
Yeah. And the thing was, he was just like, he really didn't want to do that. But he said, oh, you done it now. Remember?
Yeah, when she hit him, first when she spit on him, she said, you going to jail. Then when she hit him, he
Oh,
said,
I remember what you're talking about. You're going to jail now. You're going. I remember that.
Yeah. When she hit him, then I never seen a man cock his hand back that far before. But yeah,
he knocked her ass out, which he should have.
Yeah, I don't knock him for that shit. Like if somebody put their hands on you, you know what I'm saying? I can tell you how to handle that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you might.
What do y'all think about that? Hooking. That's crazy. Hey, listen. We got an hour. We need to reach out. We need to at least get 15 people to contribute to the show before the hour is up to keep the show going. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think about that, man? What do y'all think about that? As far as if a woman puts her hands on you, cash kid, even. What are the rules out there in Tanzania? If a woman puts her hands on you, what does the law say? Can you hit her back? Oh, he was gone. Oh, yo, what do you say about that, Lord ADS? He's back. All right. Cash Kid, did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you, bro.
All right, go ahead. What do you think about that? If a woman in your country, if a woman puts her hands on you, what are the rules as far as engagement?
I say you knock her out, bro. Knock her the F out, bro. Because these women get crazy like that. You know, she might smack you, and then if you do nothing, she'll actually take a weapon. She'll grab something and hit you with it. So, nah, man. We need
So
to
they
learn.
give it up in your country? They're giving it up like that?
Nah, they give it up for way lesser things than that, bro. And way more thoroughly. But I don't condone that kind of stuff, bro. But
wait,
if
women be trying to beat men in Tanzania, bro?
Bro, for real, bro. There was a whole thing, right? In like the northern part of the country, where like the men were complaining, like a whole tribe, like, you know, like a whole group of men were complaining that they were getting beaten by their women, bro. Like,
Yo,
but the
stop
problem is these
playing.
men, for real. But the problem is these men were getting drunk. So in that place, it's really the women that were doing the work. You know, the men were really getting drunk and shit. So they were powerless. You know, they didn't have that kind of strength. So yeah, man, it happens. It actually happens a lot of places, and it's taboo. So it's a unspoken thing. But like these men who get, you know, the drunkards who get really drunk, and you know, they get whooped. I know, you know, there's a lot of cases of of you know, men whooping the women. But yeah, man, it happens the other way around too.
Yo, so what happened? I wouldn't say that. So what happens if if a man puts his hands on a woman in Tanzania? Does he go into jail?
Yeah, man. Especially nowadays, there's like a whole section in the police for like, you know, DV
Domestic
stuff.
violence? Damn! Wow! Even
Mhm.
over there, that's crazy. So you said knock her
Yeah.
out, but you go into jail. You go. You say knock her out. She put hands on you, but you go into jail, huh? You going down?
Nah, but if she, you know, it's not crazy like in the US, you know, it's not the Me Too, it's not, you know, so one-sided. So if it's proven, you know, in like that case, it was a public thing, right? Like if it's DV, it's DV. But if she's being messy like that, nah, that's not a problem.
Cassandra said, y'all usually show restraint if it's non-black women. Jonathan Majors, Tiger Woods, Terrence Harris said, I don't know. I seen the white women get their ass whipped. But usually white women play the game a little more differently. White women are generally not aggressive. They'll do the shit like what that white woman did. You know what I'm saying? She got her licks in while that nigga was, you know what I'm saying, trying to run away, and she'll, you know what I'm saying, he did something to her. They usually not that aggressive, generally speaking. So I don't know if that's the reason why it gets handled like that. But shout out to Chindi Alice said they off them. Is he really? I don't know about that. What's up? Freedom 557 said if you put your hands on someone, be prepared for the outcome. Yeah, I mean, there's consequences to your actions. That's a fact. That's a fact. What you think, Lord ADS? If a woman puts her hands on you, and your life is not in danger, you know what I'm saying, and you know she can't really hurt you. What do you do?
Shit, you run. You run. Forgive me for profane that, but you run, brother. I've been in a lot of situations where women have put their hands on me, and what I will do is I will run and try to lock the door somewhere or get away from them. Because at the end of the day, her hitting me is just going to be, you know, saying, what is it? Third degree misdemeanor, right? Where she gonna go to court and possibly do community service, if not just walk out. If I hit her though, now those implications change tenfold, right? For one, you got to prove that she was hitting you first, in which that's usually, you know, saying hearsay, right? And then for two, you know, bruises, accountability. I just don't like inflicting that type of pain on women at all. I kind of hate it. It disgusts me. So that's another good point to this. And for three, no, you already, once you put your hands on that woman for any reason, and if the people got to show up, you are likely going to be guilty before proven innocent. So
because you're bigger, stronger, faster. That's a fact.
Exactly.
But I would say this though. I think there's a distinction between like a, you know, a DV situation, or you know, yeah. So it's behind closed doors. It's really your word against hers. Whereas in the situation where you're talking about like the bus thing, where it's public and people see what's happening, and maybe even recordings, I think that's different.
Yeah,
That's just a random person. You don't know her from a can of paint, you know. It's just a random person attacking.
Shout out to D-Rod. He said, I plead the fifth. You're hilarious. Hey, yo, but this is the thing. It of course, the recording is going to make a difference. At the same time, 9 times out of 10, like Laura ADS is saying here, if it's a man and a woman in a situation, and she got any type of bruises on her at all, any type of marks on her at all, and a lot of times, even if she doesn't, the man is the one that's going down.
almost automatically.
Somebody
Yeah,
got to
almost.
go. The man is probably gonna go 9 times out of 10.
But isn't that for most, for when people are, like related to each other, for
Nah, it
husband and
don't
wife
matter.
type situation?
No, it don't matter. That's why I told you, like with the story with the basketball court, right? And the girl brother, shout out to Don GQ. What's up, Don GQ? Was never here. What's up? That means we doing good. Yo, so when the girl was trying to fight me for her brother, and she was a he her, and I told her, I was like, yo, if we would have gotten a fight, if we'd have gotten a fight, then that would have been, they would have called that as a domestic situation, even though we wasn't in a relationship, even though I didn't know her at all. That'd have been domestic. They would try to put that as a domestic. A lot of times, whenever it's a man and a woman in a conflict, they'll put it as a domestic situation, even though you might not even know each other. In certain places, they will. So
that's wild.
Yeah,
That's
it's
very
wild.
wild.
Yeah, let's get it.
Nobody looked at that and was like he was in the wrong.
Right. Telling, I don't know was your physical condition. I don't know what you got going on. You might, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if y'all think, the thing about it, just because I'm not handling women like the way that y'all handle women, it don't mean that I think that they exempt of chastising or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I'm not handling them the way y'all handling them, and the stuff that bother y'all, it might not bother me.
That is a fact. What do y'all think about that? That is a fact. Shout out to DJ Wisdom. Hey, listen, if y'all want to keep the show going, man, we need at least 15 more people before the top of the hour. At least 15 more people before the top of the hour. Y'all support the show, man. But what do y'all think about that, man? Like, I agree with that. I agree wholeheartedly with that. What do you agree? What do y'all think?
Man, I'll go first. But you know my whole thing,
Everybody still
when I
here?
talk to AM, bro.
Everybody's picking up.
You hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. So man, you've heard my whole take, when it comes to AM, is like he comes from the perspective of a simp, right? So and maybe that's the character or whatever. Nah,
Cash
with all
Care,
respect,
please no AM slander. Please no AM slander.
Come on.
I'm putting those.
Say
let's just
hold on,
with that.
say what you got to say without talking about angry man. Go ahead and say what you got to say about the subject. Don't talk about angry man.
These red pill guys, most of these red pill guys, they still come at it from the perspective of an angry simp. Okay, a red pill rage. Even the red pill. You've when you begin to awaken to the realities, man, of the men and women and the relationship dynamics, and these women and ish, you get that rage, that red pill rage, where you're angry. How you thought things were one way, you thought you're gonna get this woman, and everything is gonna be, roses and rainbows and happily ever after, and now you realize that all of that was an illusion, and you get this rage. Now, if you stay in that rage, and the way you operate when dealing with women, of course you're gonna be disrespectful, you're gonna be angry, you're not gonna be cool, and that's gonna affect the outcome, bro. And that's gonna be different from another person who understands the reality, who takes time to learn himself, learn some game, get his shit together, and talks to the same women, and interacts with them with a certain finesse, bro. He's gonna get a different outcome. So I don't think you should force another man to deal with women according to them. Everybody should have their way. If you want to stay angry and raged, that's up to you, but you shouldn't force Easy Bands to also be that way, man, and say that he's not checking these women, bro. That's it.
Right. Well, I agree with the last part, but like I will say this, I gotta correct you. AM is not a simp, number one, and he does have game, number two. So I'm not gonna I can't co-sign what you said because I know him in real life.
He wasn't even AM, bro.
So he's not, and
he wasn't the AM.
Hold on real quick. And number three, hold on real quick. And number three, he's not red pill raging. I don't think he's red pill raging. He's, you know what I'm saying? He always been like that. like he is. He always, you know what I'm saying? He's always been like that. He don't like the bullshit. And so if he feel like it's that way, he gonna call it out, and he call it out the way he call it out. You know what I'm saying? That's just him. That's just how he is. But I've always been the same way too. I'm just laid back. Like I ain't really that pressed. Like if you in my under my covering in my circle, then I got a different expectation. But if you're not, it don't really matter to me one way or another. But I've always been like that. You know what I'm saying? So he's just being who he is at the end of the day. It don't really have nothing to do with red pill raging or nothing. Because he get women. It's not a problem. Yo, Lloyd, yes, what say you?
I think that I think, let's just say it, right? I think that it's getting to the point now where a lot of black men are becoming the new disenfranchised men, right, in society. Remember, that's what got Trump elected. And so you got a lot of guys out here saying that we've done everything right, but things still aren't going as according to plan, or saying what we were told, right? That we need to do as requirements to get these women to kind of come over to our side. Instead, it seems like everyone else benefits. So what you're seeing is like a group of men, right? You can see it in the form of passport bros and just different guys in like the sect itself becoming more and more kind of disenfranchised and starting to really disassociate themselves with the black community at a high clip, right? They're going over to the extremist side because they feel that there's more validation in the better lane over there. Now, I think AM hits a lot of key points with that, and I think he understands that demographic a lot better, right? Because he sees it a lot more. So, to me, when a man speaks, usually he makes a lot of logically good sense. I'll say that about AM.
Yeah. Kill said red pill raging and hyena is AM terms, talking points. How the hell Cash Kid using his talking points against him? That's effing weird. Would you like to respond to that, Cash Kid?
Didn't coin red pill or even invent the term or even that concept of red pill raging. I don't even know where Kills gets that. I don't know about the hyena part.
Hold on real quick. Hey,
Maybe.
Narratives waving the back, I knows you. What's that? Vader mask? What you got? Hold on, Narratives. Yo, what's up, Narratives? What's going on, bro?
Not much. I'm just up there, joining in on the topic.
Okay. What's up? You got your mask on. What kind of mask is that, brother? What's up, D-Rock?
You don't know real hip hop?
Wait, hold on. Let me see. I can't see.
Doom. Nigga, that's Doom.
Okay.
The original. Okay. And I got it from him.
Okay, that's what's up. What's up.
What?
Yeah.
All right. What's up, D-Rock? What's going on, man? My guy D-Rock in the building. My guy Narratives. Narratives, what say you, man? And then D-Rock, you got next. What say you, Narratives?
Women are not children. They're not children. Point blank. If the woman is not your woman, she should come with respect in all areas. You know what I'm saying? Especially a woman that's alone and by herself. You know what I'm saying? And acting in outrage like that. That's a problem. I'm not speaking on Chanel. I'm just speaking in general. I would prefer her to bring a man with her husband or whatever, so we could have these conversations, because if we should not argue with women, women shouldn't argue with us.
I mean, I hear you, and I don't hold on, Casket. I hear you, and I don't really have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with that, right? To a certain extent. At the same time, I think where I part ways a little bit, I don't believe women are children, right? I don't think they're children at all. At the same time, I don't believe that we should be treating women the same way that we treat men. That doesn't make sense to me, because they're women, they're not men, right? Number one. But then also, we don't have, like, why do we feel the need to police a woman that doesn't belong to us? I just don't understand it. Why do we have to be extra on top of a woman and make her bow down and make her concede and make her acquiesce to whatever we're saying? Like, that's the part where I part ways. I'm gonna correct her the same way I'll correct anybody that's wrong. At the same time, if she take it, she take it. If she don't, she don't. You see what I'm saying?
I give you this example, Izzy, right?
I'll ask you these first narratives, and then you can answer both, please. But how can you say that women are not children, but then you want them to respect you as if they're your children, bro? You're treating them like a children, like they need adult supervision, they need the husband, and you want them to respect you like they're your children. That's the part. That's the part where you got it messed up. If they're not children, then don't police them. Like Izzy's saying, like you can't police another grown adult, bro.
Okay, but I think you're missing the bad behavior part, period. I think that we all can have conversations without disrespect, So my thing is, you can't disrespect me and tell me how hard to hit your ass back. You know what I'm saying? Just point blank, man or woman. Let's just take the woman out of the equation. Take the woman out of the equation. Just anybody, but she can get it just like he can get it.
So if they're condescending, so let's take the incident for yesterday, and then Lloyd, yes, you guys ask your question. Then my man D-Rock got next, and then we'll open it up. But let's take the situation from yesterday, right, where the woman was being condescending. She said that she wasn't, but I clearly heard her being condescending, and I called her out on it. Hey, come on, you don't got to do that. She didn't feel like she was being condescending, but I did, right? So let's take that. Is that enough disrespect to warrant calling her a B and calling her out her name and like getting wild about it? Is that enough? Is that enough disrespect because she insulted your intelligence? You muted. I don't know why you
Are you asking me that?
Yeah, narratives. Yeah. And then Lord,
let me tell you something. The situation between you and Angry Man, I'm gonna let y'all handle that part. But again, I think he probably, the emotions went high, but I really think that, he got pissed off because of the over talking him and the sign language and and all that, while talking, the disrespect as far as that is concerned. I've been knowing them a long time. I know what they did in the manosphere on different panels. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, kind of fault him for that. That's just who he is. He's always been that way.
What's up, Blanco? Wait, hold on, Casket. It's Lord ADS turn, and then D-Rock, and then Blanco. Go ahead, Lord ADS. What say you?
I think what you're looking at is the symptom, right, or the outcome of the situation versus actually the root cause of it in a lot of cases, right? But this kind of like you got these super, like, how you say, exuberantly like overly aggressive black men, because it's actually a lot of them feel as if it's been drugged to this point, right? In this particular scenario situation, but this is the only way they get to sort of, get their point across in a lot of these cases, right? This is something you're seeing kind of the aftermath of 4 years of being sort of, how do you say it when it comes to black men?
Repressed,
a little bit oppressed, restricted, oppressed. Yeah. So it's probably going to be, I mean, I'm surprised it took this long to kind of get this off the ground, because I've only kind of heard this now for the last, month and a half, 2 months, right? So
what about accountability?
About a lot of different stuff, right? It's like the tone is getting a lot more poignant when it comes to a lot of the conversations, but it really wasn't that way up to like a few months ago. So that's something to kind of keep an eye on too. But yeah, you're going to have some people who are going to need to get some of that out, right? Because they felt a certain way, couldn't express themselves. This is their opportunity to do so. So I would just kind of, chill out on it and give it a little bit longer. And I think a lot of this will clear out itself.
Interesting. What say you, D-Rock? How you doing, man?
What's good with you, bro?
What's good, family?
What was the question again?
Nah, well, we were just kicking it based on the situation. So the sentiment is that some of the brothers are allowing the women to get away with too much. We're not hard enough on the women, in essence. They think that because we don't kind of browbeat the sisters or kind of like try to like force them into correction, that we're being too soft. So what's your thoughts on it?
My thoughts on that is, for one, you'll never please everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never do things to the level where they want you to do it. Hell, they don't even do it to the level that they want to do it. But as far as that, like, no, I don't feel like really it's our place, you know what I'm saying, to check or chastise anybody who ain't, you know, under our cover. But especially like on these panels, you know what I mean? I talked to Chanel before. We done had it out before. But it didn't take for me to call her a B.
Right.
But that came from honestly having respect for the host. See, a lot of times, man, on these panels, people don't be respecting the host. If they don't respect the host, there ain't no way in the world they're gonna respect other panelists. But you know,
Interesting point.
Quappy, you know, what up, Quappy? Quappy got a question.
Hey, I know Poppy is next, but I just want to say this. You remember you didn't know who she was, and I told you, I said, don't pay her no mind because she kind of pissed you off too. She went straight into your wife and talking about your wife, and I think that was disrespectful. And when I told the person who was running the panel about that, he was like, well, man, I don't go against women. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this going against women. I think it was out of order for her to go straight into talking about your wife. But she did the same thing to me a little bit, but we kind of cool now. You know, I kind of get her.
But see, that's what I'm saying, Quappy. If we just men enough to have these conversations, we'll understand where some of this trauma be coming from. Because that's what ended up happening between me and her in that conversation. Yeah, she heated. The conversation got heated, but at the end of the day, we still came to a conclusion or a solution or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a solution. You know what I'm saying? Because once you figure out, no, we not beefing, we just really having a conversation, then people can start coming down levels. When they feel personally attacked and start to feel embarrassed because this is a public forum, then you get a different version of them. You get a backed in the corner version of them. That ain't no excuse, but don't back nobody in no corner and don't expect for them to, you know, come striking out.
That's what's up. I don't think so. So J000 said the black man is looked as soft in the world because we soft on the women. I don't think the black man is looked at as soft in the world. I think the black man is the epitome of masculinity in the world. To be real with you, how many times have we heard tall, dark, and handsome? How many times have we heard big, buff, black, big and black and buff? Like, come on, man. Like, yo, the black man is the epitome of masculinity, not anywhere around. It's only in our own households, with our own women do they sometimes try to play us. But that's the same thing. I know some deleters who they children don't know they deleters and they children try them. That's how that should be.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Blanco. What say you?
Yo, what's good? What's good? How you doing?
What's good with you, man? How you?
Just moving around, bro.
What up? What up?
What's good, family? Yo, people need to get off this. First, the last comment, bro. That a Negro from every country is looked as the most masculine, the most dangerous man in that particular country. It doesn't matter what kind of black man he is.
Yep.
That comment was just dumb. Just dumb. When a Negro is walking around, everybody else move out the way. Simple as that. I seen that all the time with me. At the store in Miami, Dallas, everywhere. They see me coming. I'm going south. They coming north. They're gonna move out the way and they're gonna look back twice. They are terrified. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them, men and women. But this whole thing that holding people accountable online is laughable. It's just laughable, bro. Like, first of all, holding women accountable online, what people need to understand, women only listen to two guys. Her daddy, or whoever she thinks is like a garner respect, whoever raised her step daddy, grandpa, uncle, somebody like that, right? Somebody close to her, and the nigga that is humping her. Anybody else is like a peacon at that point. You see what I'm saying? Like
or the boss, if he happens to be black, the boss.
Not necessarily. They therefore when you put a paycheck in front of it, because that applies for men too. Like you hate your boss guts, but like, hey, your boss's guts, but you got a roof to, you know what I mean, to pay for. So you gotta suck it in. So that applies everywhere, everybody. we had an example like a couple of days ago with that fat bro. What was her name, man? The one I was saying like they had clubs in New York for 14-year-old kids to go do drugs and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, Genesis, DJ Genesis.
That girl, man, right? She was saying all that stuff, and then she was just, and then she was saying that they got drugs that make straight men,
not straight, not straight.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
exactly, right? Guess what? We literally told them live, yo, that's not possible. People, I think you did some Google. We from New York, we told her that's nowhere near possible. Guess what she did at the end? Oh, guess what? By the way, I was just playing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So the point is, most of these bros that jump on these panels, they going to jump with the intention to irritate people. You see what I'm saying? Irritate people and throw the whole thing off. So you got to pick and choose who to engage. It's your duty. I'm not going to say your duty, but it's like a kind of like for us, like if I'm on I honestly don't care what these bros think because I don't have an attachment to them. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if it is something like completely out of the way, like too absurd, too much of the lie, you know what? You're telling the right information, keep it moving, bro. And then if she go ahead and continue that, and she double down, you know what I always say? Hey man, you got it. You know what I mean? It ain't that deep. Hey man, you got it. You see what I'm saying? You got it. Even that you're right. What is the point for you to start barking at that, bro? That brother, it's obviously that she got a different agenda. So why even bother?
I mean,
that would be my approach, bro.
Yeah, that's what I tend to think. I don't know, but like I just think that it's kind of an exercise in futility to try to force somebody into something. But they said that that's a feminist ideology, and the female and the world got us tricked because I'm like, yo, I'm gonna say something, and she can accept it or she cannot accept it, right? I'm gonna say what I gotta say, but like that don't mean that she gotta accept it because I said it. And I don't understand how that's holding her accountable if she didn't accept whatever I had to say. How is that holding her accountable? I don't get it.
Right. But the thing is, like I say, bro, if 10 women jump on this, for every 10 women that jump on these panels, you already know 7 of them are going to be on full-blown bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Maybe 3 of them going to be genuine. They're going to be, you see what I'm saying? Like, kind of be like, you know what? I was wrong. So I thought I had the wrong info. But most of them, you know how they get down, bro. You know it. They come over here for irritation. So they come over here to play. So what's the point? What's the point?
Of letting them up or engaging in the trying to go beyond correcting them once and just letting it be what it is.
Engaging. For example, I give you a perfect like remember the other girl from like the beginning of the week? I don't know her. I don't remember her name. She's saying, I said a clear cut fact. All you have to do, Google the marketing, the psychology of marketing, right? They tell you that they're going to market to the woman because they don't have most of them don't have a good understanding of how the finances move. So they market to them like crazy. I give her a clear cut fact. 78 out of every $1 spent in this country, 78 cents is spent by a woman. So it's a financial incentive to market to them. You know what Hunger say? It's not true. I don't know if you heard me. I was like, man, you got it. Yeah, you're right. I'm wrong, you're right. But
you're talking about the same people that call shopping retail therapy. Exactly. We call it throwing away money.
Right.
They call it retail therapy. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, let me read these real quick. Yo, y'all support the show, man. If y'all want to keep the show going past the top of the hour, we need some support, man. We need 15 people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show. Help us keep our show going. Period, right? King Rooster said nobody is handling these women. They get off the internet and get back to their daily duties after they create chaos in these spaces. But I think it's the men that allow them to like, yo, fam, it should be no reason why we're arguing with each other about what any woman said on this panel. That's the thing that I think creates chaos. It's not that the woman said whatever she said, because she's entitled to say whatever she want to say. We don't have to agree with it. And if we know it's not true, why are we so pressed about it? It don't make sense. Why does a woman that you don't want to sleep with, that you don't have no ties with, why is she able to move you emotionally as a man? I don't get that, bro. I don't get it. Am I wrong? Am I off about this? Y'all talk to me. Am I off about it?
No,
Y'all there?
you're not off. No, you're not off. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, no, you're not off. Cause I mean, that's the thing. That's why I was able to reel it back. Cause he was like, hold on, you don't belong to me. Why am I letting you get me amped up?
Yeah, right, like what can she say? She don't know shit about you. Like all she told my husband, like it don't really even matter. Not now if she like trying to go in and call you out your name and wilding and you this, you that, I can see you kind of checking her a little harder about it. But if she trying to like play you on some slick sleight of the mouth shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what women do. That's what women do sometimes. Like they be on bullshit sometimes. So it's like, yo, why does that even matter to you enough? What this chick think? Thank you, D-Rock, for doubling up, man. Y'all be like D-Rock, man, and support the show. We only need 14 more people to keep the show going because of Stanley D-Rock the block. I appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna celebrate y'all all at the end. But Lord ADS, what say you, man? I'm curious.
I mean, from that perspective, you gotta ask yourself, how's it even gotten to this, right? Where black men and black women are at each other's throats on this level. It's like we fight each other far harder than, you know, saying we fight for each other, right? This day and age. And that is wild, man, to see this kind of play out like it is, right?
No, it's not.
Well, let him finish first, D-Rock, and then I want to hear what you guys say. Go ahead, ADS, you can finish, and then D-Rock, he gonna tell why he don't think it is. Go ahead, ADS. You make an interesting point. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you know, in this day and age, I mean, there's no denying that our women come from the homie bloodline, that woman king shit, where they was catching us and putting us in boats. No doubt in my head that they come from that bloodline somewhere, right? But I mean, women are manipulative. That's the real strong point with women when it comes to like how they move, right? They you know, saying that they're able to kind of get to a situation and sort of wield it to where they need it to be. But either way, though, I'm in agreement for the most part. I still don't necessarily, you know, feel as if that's the right course of action to cuss them out completely, even though, you know, saying that you kind of get it, that they were kind of controlling the, you know, inserting themselves in this situation. I still, you know, but it is what it is, right? I'll go back on mute. You guys stand. I run my time to stand. You guys stand.
No, that's all good. I was just saying. No, I was just saying, Lord ADS, how are you surprised that there is this rift between, you know what I'm saying, the genders? Like this stuff been coming to a head for a minute, ever since the Ricky Lake show days. It's been coming to a head. Like that's all I'm saying. I know Iz talked about it a couple of months back, maybe even last year about this time when he was talking about the ship being rightened. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As the ship is being rightened, we said we were gonna have a lot of casualties, right?
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yep. Before change is first violently opposed, then it's mildly opposed, and then later on it's accepted. So yeah, that's how it goes down. It ain't gonna be a smooth transition of change.
Basically, right? Because the pendulum is swinging back in the other direction.
Right.
Unfortunately, I mean, because I looked at it the other day and it made sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to anybody else, but being at this age of 40 plus, a lot of the people that are 20 plus are dealing with the kids of the people that's my peers.
Mm-hmm.
And looking around, I'm like, some of them ain't even where they supposed to be at for a 40-year-old. So if they're not where they supposed to be at, I can only imagine their children if they followed in their footsteps. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And those are the people that my children will have to date or deal with. So it's like when they be like, "Oh, you ain't married. I mean, you married, so you ain't got nothing to do with this conversation." Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because this stuff don't just stop just because you get into a relationship or a marriage.
Right.
It just don't. Because actually, it starts with the marriage. So even when y'all was saying, like, because people get offended when about the women and children thing, women are children thing. But it was a woman who started it, who really, said it and dissected it in a way where it was palatable, because she was basically saying that a woman doesn't mature until she gets on a man's program.
Was that Shahrazad Ali that came up with
That's
that?
exactly who that was. Yes.
Mm. Mm.
Yep. Because she was like, I mean, you look at it as something disrespectful, but your father gives you to your husband if it's done properly, and you will never not be a child in your father's eyes. So if he's giving you to another man to continue raising, then where in essence are you? But it's not that intellectually you're like a child, but the love and importance on you is the same as the love and importance it is on the child. Because you'll do anything for your children, right?
Mm-hmm. That's real. That's real. Yo, Money Marco said, nah, the way he blew up yesterday was OD. Ruined the whole show. I was looking forward to him cooking her intellectually. I'll be looking forward to him cooking intellectually too. Yeah. Shout out to Studio Mansion. What's up? Salute. Good to see you, Studio Mansion. My guy Emperor Cole said that's why every white woman, 100% of white women, at some point in her life wants some big black penis out of them.
What happened yesterday?
Oh, we get to it. Give it a second. Hey, the black man is targeted because he is the strongest man in the world. He's the best man in the world. Facts. I believe that. Alignment said protection. It's because she needs to know how to behave in the hands of strangers. Her life may be on the line. But this is the thing. She has a husband, and that's his duty. Like, every man is not the same. Some men like their women to walk on the outside. Do I think that's proper? No. But can I tell a man how to run his household and how to run his woman? No. Some men send a woman to the store to go get stuff for them, and other men are like, nah, I'm gonna go get the stuff. Some men want their woman to pump the gas, and other men won't let their woman pump the gas. So you can't. That's the thing. What I'm saying, like that woman is supposed to be on her husband or her man's program. So who am I to try to filter that program? All I could do is give the information. You could lead a horse to water, but you can't make that horse drink. And that's an old saying way before feminism came involved. So I don't understand like why all of a sudden we trying to force horses to drink. The Bible said one man plants, one man waters, and God grants the increase. So that means that, just because you got a piece here and a piece there, God is the one that gives the revelation. God is the one that makes it complete, not us. He just facilitates to us. But to answer you, Blanco, what happened yesterday? Angry Man, shout out to the Angry Man, came through yesterday. We was having a dope build. He didn't. Lay was through here. Chanel's Reality was through here. That's who I think he was talking about earlier too. And they disagreed, and she was kind of being condescending because she was like, "Do you understand what a study is?" And it kind of went way left from there, essentially. But the conversation was about holding women accountable, and can we hold women accountable? And Jeff and Angry Man was on one side, and me and who else was it? ADS was kind of in the middle a little bit. Who else was it? ADS. It's me and somebody else was on another side. I think it's me and DJ
Witch Doctor.
Me and DJ Witch.
Didn't your boy join yesterday too? I forgot his name. I forgot who it was, but I think your boy. I forgot his name though. He was up here. At least I thought.
Uncle Jeff was up here. You was up there.
Yeah.
DJ Witch Doctor was up there. Chanel was up there. And Angry Man was up there. So it was me and DJ Witch Doctor on one side, and then Angry Man and Jeff on the other side, and ADS was kind of in the middle. But yeah, that's kind of where it was.
I would like to revert on the comment too, Izzy, about the childishness.
Go ahead.
Don't you believe? See, your behavior patterns don't come from, I forgot what part of your frontal lobe. That's your intellectual gaining of value, right? The way your brains broke up. That's from another part of your brain. And if you want to talk about, yeah, something like that, right? So when I think about it, what I see in a lot of cases is something that that black men like ourselves, and others, when it comes to a lot of that, right? Life, I think a lot of people come from, how do you say it? Arrested development, where they're not properly developed in the home. maybe be a single parent home, maybe be just whatever it is. And then when they got in the real world, they're still childish, still immature. They still got a lot of things they're supposed to have gotten rid of in their teens, right? They never going in their 30s and 40s with these same behaviors and habits and sort of way of thinking, right? Of special individualism, things like that create this particular environment. But to me, you know, it's sort of rebellious and childish to see that our women are the only ones still fighting against us when every other group of women have sort of started falling in line, right? I mean, our women are falling in line, but they're just doing it at a much slower kind of really, how do you say it? Sort of
pace.
Snail-like pace. I mean, they're fighting to try to hold on to that little bit of power they had over his 4 years. So, I mean,
but Lord ADS, they're not fighting against us. They fighting against their own brainwashing. That's what I was saying earlier. Like there's not a real gender war. It's not. It's just it's a battle of concepts. They adopted a concept called feminism that had several different waves. So it's like a sandwich of bullshit. And they ate it. They gobbled it all up. And now they're throwing up. Because a lot of them are realizing that stuff we ate gave us food. You know what I'm saying? It gave us a bad stomach. Because it don't work in their favor. Because somebody made a good point. Part of that fighting they did was the fight to actually work. And somebody said, since the black woman has left the slave plantation, and even before, when was she not able to work? Because wasn't that part of slavery? Let them tell it. Working. So at what point did women was not able to work?
Right.
I was like, wow, ain't that something?
Right. They just, you know, they bought a hoodline and said, Big Ruck 77, what's up? Said, you DJ Wish out there and the woman in the chat except for Classic Grill. Well, there was a lot of men in the chat that agree with me also, but of course, y'all don't want to highlight that. There was a lot of dudes that agreed as well. You know what I'm saying? Like Blanco agrees. Because it's like, how can you hold a woman that you're not attached to, don't have no attachment to, accountable? And the answer is you really can't. No matter what AI said, AM is a trip. No matter what his AI said, it's not checkmate. You cannot hold somebody accountable that you don't have no kind of ties to, that don't have no kind of authority over. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, because if you can't punish them or reward them for their actions, then you can't hold them accountable.
Right. You could tell them some shit. You could check them or attempt to check them, but you can't hold them accountable. Go ahead, Blanco. What you saying?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. Like, I would even call it checking. I would call it more like providing them with the right information. Like, for example, let's say if a girl come right now, right, and she come over here and say, "Oh, LeBron James' wife, she only averaged 10 points per game last year," and I would be like, "No, he actually averaged 24 points per game." You see what I'm saying? That would be the right information. You see what I'm saying? No, but he plays like he only averaged 10. No, he averaged 24, darling. No, but you know what? Yeah, you're right. You got it. You see what I'm saying? Again, bro, one thing I learned about this YouTube stuff is a lot of these girls jump on these panels and in these chats too, just for irritation purposes only. If you start engaging with them back and forward on their bullshit, guess who's the fool? You the fool, right? The best part is to ignore them. That's the biggest indictment against their bullshit. Like I see you sometimes reading their comments too. There's a couple of names that you always say often. You know them hoes. You know them hoes is here for irritation purposes only.
Yeah, it's entertainment to me. I find it funny though.
Exactly. They always like, "Oh my God, my man, he gives me a $5,000 per week allowance." Bitch, stop lying.
Exactly. Well, it don't even matter though. That's what I'm saying. It don't even matter. It's entertainment. I use it for entertainment purposes only. Like, I don't care. But that's the fun. That's what I'm saying. I don't take it too serious. Like, it's like sometimes they give me an excuse to kind of, you know, get my rocks off. But other than that, it's like, yo, it's just conversation. It keeps the conversation going. You know what I mean? I don't mind people having a difference of opinion. I like it, actually. To be real, it makes for a better show.
And like I said the other day, bro, like one of my favorite quotes on the movie The Godfather, when the man say, "Women and children are allowed to make mistakes. Men can't. They can't afford to make mistakes." You see what I'm saying? These bros, my nigga, they be all over the place. They be all over the place. One day their favorite color is black, then tomorrow is pink, on Tuesday is green. They just be all over the place, bro. This is people that they can go to school, do good. They can pick careers and do good. But when it comes to like relationships, man, they just be all over the place because they always, for the most part, gonna be looked as victims. So that's why they live. That's why women love to be in the gray area. That's why you can pin them down to like either side. Men are more like a straight lines. You feel me? We are yes and no, north and south. You see what I'm saying? They love to live. That's why like the gay stuff, they got it all day. They can be kissing holes since college day all the way through their 30s. They get with a man. Guess what? The whole gay stuff gets erased from the program. Men cannot do that, bro. You know what's going to happen to a man. You gay forever.
Let's get back to this. I got you.
Back here.
Let's get back to this.
I don't feel bothered when Sugar Bum in the chat, when Reese in the chat.
Facts.
Even this lady Travel One always be in the chat posting shit. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know Travel One was a woman.
I don't even know if Travel One is a man or woman. Let me just put it out there. But I don't look at these women in the chat on some shit like that. I don't take that shit personal. I get it if somebody at you and talking about you, but I don't take that shit personal. And I'm not quick to call them out of their shit just like that. You know what I mean? Like I could probably count the amount of times on this YouTube space that I lose my shit over a woman saying they don't do me that shit, bro. Like I don't know.
One thing for sure that's been proven: you can be nice to them, you can be mean to them. You know, they're gonna go at you either way.
But I don't think I'm nice to them. I think that I give everybody a lot of patience. Like look at Vic, look at the people. The majority of people that disrupt the shows is niggas, bro. And I give y'all a bunch of grace.
Facts, yo, that's a fact though. Fact, DJ Wish Doctor. Yo, let me read these. Narjadala says she had her chance in the kitchen, which was the easiest job. So now she must go to work like me. That's hilarious. But because of these feminism issues, white men are fighting all over to repeal the 19th. I agree to a certain extent, but not to restrict them from working. I want her ass to go to work. Yo, y'all wild. I think that's I don't need my girl to go to work. I think that's part of, like, you can't expect her to have the same. See, that's the thing too. You can't expect her to have the same exact responsibilities of you and be able to take care of the things that you could take care of financially, and then expect her to give you all the just due too. It's probably not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? She gotta be an extraordinary woman. You know what I mean? Because she looking at it like, damn, but I don't agree with that shit. Let me just say that off the top. But I can see how they can see it that way. Does that make sense? Like,
I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, that's the world that was created, because that part of feminism, that particular wave that sent them to work or made them think that they needed to work, they was able to pull the trick bag. You know what I'm saying? They was able to raise the prices because you got,
two incomes.
Most two-income households.
Mm-hmm.
Or you got a extra one, whereas women weren't working, now they working. Period. It's more money into the economy. We got to raise the prices. But they don't come down. That's the issue. They don't come down. So now that's why, especially now, it takes two.
That shit's super high. But unless you live where I live, but even still, it's like, yo, it's crazy.
Folks linking up because things is out of control right now. People are linking up.
But if I give a woman a little bit grace, y'all niggas be, oh, he's simping, bro. Like the
I don't listen to them people.
Who be saying that, man? Who calling you a simp?
I like a little bit of drama because that keep me woke. I don't like these boring ass, drawn out, we all kumbaya agreeing and shit.
Yeah, I think that's a content creator thing too, because I mean, it makes for a better show when people disagree a little bit. It'd be a little bit spicy. I don't mind it. Hey, if y'all want to keep the show going, we do need 14 more people. Y'all, come on, support the show.
No, it don't though. I mean, it do.
We got 7 minutes.
My bad.
No, go.
But no, it do if you're disagreeing from a genuine place,
Right.
Now, some people be disagreeing just for the sake of disagreeing, or I'm gonna push back just for the sake of pushback, and they be grifting
right
in their pushback. Like, come on, man, that's people don't be coming to hear that.
No doubt. Yeah, that ain't about nothing, right? That ain't about nothing. I'm just talking about like as far as when it's genuine and you have different, passionate about your argument and your argument is opposite than mine. It just gives people like you bring your facts, I bring my facts, and people get to decide what they think. And I don't mind that. I think that's dope.
Yeah, but I'm saying nowadays you get a lot of folks. I'm just gonna disagree with that person because I don't like them.
Yeah,
you ain't got to like me. But what did I say that was wrong? Oh, now I just don't like you, so I'm a man. See, that's what I be talking about.
That's understandable. That's understandable.
And the people who listening to the conversation, they know the difference. They just can't say nothing. They can't. I mean, they in the chat, so you know what I mean. They like, oh, yeah, they don't matter. Ignore the chat because they'll say that quick too. But I'm telling you,
the chat do matter. Like how you gonna build up an audience or build up a platform without the audience? How does that work? How do you build up an audience and you ain't got no audience? How do you build up a following when you ain't and nobody ain't following you? That don't make sense.
Trust me, I
the
know.
chat matters.
Yeah, it do matter. They might be telling you on mute, but you ignoring them. Okay, well, stay on mute then.
Exactly. I ain't gonna hold you. The chat done saved me a couple of times. Let's get to it. And roasted my ass a couple of times too. They was roasting me the whole time on this show. I didn't care. I didn't say shit.
I'm talking about some of the best do it.
That's a fact. It's a fact.
And I don't like joining the He-Man women hater panels.
Yeah, I'm
like,
not
oh, these women. I don't want to be in that shit, bro. Like, fuck, man.
Like if Ronald
Go
get
wave
in
to
his
the back.
bag and they get to talk about too much Jesus, I just turn to another. I'm trying to hear about some of that wild shit Ronald used to talk about. All them steamy nights.
You're trying to bring back the old Ronald, man.
Yeah.
That was even the
got
old Ronald.
You got the man reminiscent, nightish. He might relapse.
I just got a wild imagination.
Who? What?
Yeah. You said you had a Jerry curl back in the days.
With a ducktail.
Yeah.
Let me fast forward.
And that little curl in the front.
Come on.
Yeah, please do, because he be rambling, bro.
Somebody else address.
Okay, I'll go for it. They arguing about her though.
He's literally physically reaching with his hand at the same time while he's reaching.
I'm seeing the people who's supporting the show, and I'm trying to thank people for supporting the show.
I'm not saying that you're reading that. You think I'm trying to attack you in that moment. I'm not attacking you.
Well, 8 years older than me?
How old are you?
I'm 48.
7 years older.
This back and forth is simply because someone asked you to hold the women accountable to the same standard you hold the men. I have watched you sit on this panel and tell all the men to shut up and stop talking, and you even drop them down. And no, the women are not going to come up here and disrespect you. The reason why they're not going to come up here and disrespect you is because whenever they come up here and start acting a damn fool, they want you to take for them. So hell no.
But Izzy just dropped the woman. You see, that's what I'm saying, bro. We can't want, let me just run the clip, man. Fuck it.
The women are not going to come up here and disrespect you. The reason why they're not going to come up here and disrespect you is because whenever they come up here and start acting a damn fool, they want you to take for them. So hell no, they're not going to come up here and disrespect you, which is why they're in the chat room saying goofy shit like, yo, like literally kissing your behind so that you will be on their side.
I can't even. Wait, hold on, fam. Hold on, fam. I can't even read. I'm not even reading the chat. I'm trying to thank people who. I'm not even seeing the chat. I'm seeing the people who's supporting the show, and I'm trying to thank people for supporting the show.
I'm not saying that you're reading that. You think I'm trying to attack you in that moment. I'm not attacking you. I'm pointing out what they're doing. I'm pointing out why they're doing it. This goes.
Yo, I don't think we're gonna get to that part today, narrative, the dialogues, because We need some more support, man. We need come on, man. Somebody throw us some support, man. I tell y'all what, if we get 7 people in the next in the next minute, we'll keep it going. Narratives. I don't think we're gonna get to that part though. Hey, what's y'all last words, brothers? Because you know what I'm saying? If we ain't gonna get no support, I gotta close it down, man. What's y'all last words?
I'm gonna check out part 2. I want to see how this ended.
Yeah. I'll probably do a part 2 tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'll start from where we left off at. You know what I'm saying? So part 2 be dope. Y'all support the show though. Hey, anybody else got any last words, man? I appreciate y'all coming through and kicking it with me. Shout out to DJ. What's up? All right, bro. Be safe.
Me up here. Take care, brother.
You too, man. Salute, man. Make sure y'all check out Bobby Blanco TV. Make sure you check out my man D-Rock. Yo, shout out to Emperor Code. We got 10 more minutes. Extend 10 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna extend 10 minutes, y'all. We're gonna extend 10 minutes. Stay up here, D-Rock. We're gonna extend 10 minutes. So y'all support the show. Shout out to my man Emperor Code. I appreciate you. Y'all support the show, man. Support the stream. You know what I mean? We just need 23 more people, but we just need 6 more people to keep the show going past the 10 minutes. All right. Shout out to my man Emperor Coach at 3 on 3.
Got his own money. And baby, when I tell you he's got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money.
Yes, I will. All right, let's get to it. Shout out to my man D-Rock still here. Hey, stay with me, bro. Hey, y'all can come back if y'all want to. Y'all keep the show going, man. Let's keep this show popping, man. Come on, y'all. Support the show. Let's get it.
To the entire point that I've been trying to make. What about why I said it earlier.
Yo, fam, you just accused me of stretching it out. You've been talking for 3 minutes and I didn't interrupt you.
And for 3 minutes?
Yep.
Feel like yes, you've been talking for a minute, bro. You've been talking for a little while. Okay, come on, man. I'm talking about you've been talking for a while. I'm not being right and exact. I'm saying you've been talking for a while, and all I'm saying to you is, yo, that's at the end of the day, you didn't state initially that all of us. You said me and DJ Witch Doctor specifically have been raised in a feminist society. You didn't include yourself in that initially, but if you're including yourself in that now, that's fine. There's no problem.
You was raised in a different society than me.
No. That's the point.
Then why would you say?
So then why would you bring it up? If it's not a problem, then why would you bring it up? If it's not an attack, why would you bring it up?
Obviously, if I said you and DJ Witch Doctor were raised in a feminist society, the two of you are in the same society as I'm in. I'm obviously talking about the overall society.
See, I love my homie, but he know what he be doing.
That nigga he could have just said we.
Exactly. He know what he's doing. And like when you call him out on the shit, then he be like, well, nah, man, why would you say that? Like, why would you? Come on, man. You talk about gaslighting, bro. like
nah, y'all two grew up in the feminist.
Right, trying to play us like me. Like, come on, man. Nobody ain't stupid. He was trying to gaslight like hell, boy. Sometimes, boy. Let's get it.
Can we not get
pause it right there for a second?
I'm saying.
Let me ask you a question. So when he said that, why didn't you say anything on the panel, Witch Doctor?
I did say something. I asked him if we all grew up in a feminist society, why did he have to zero in on me and Izzy? Why he just couldn't say we all grew up in a feminist society? He made it sound like he was specifically talking about me and Iz grew up in a feminist society. He was specific. If it was generally we all grew up in a feminist society, is that saying we grew up in a feminist society is way less words than saying Izzy Bands and DJ Witch Doctor Good. That's more words. See, if you use more words and you were specific, it raised my antennas as to why you would do that. Is it a reason for doing that shit? You could have just be general. It's less words.
Yeah, you kept your cool on that one. I do think that was a jab. But you kept your cool on that one.
Bro, because this shit don't make my blood boil, bro. I'm entertained by all this YouTube shit, bro. I just wish that more y'all would be the same too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be worried about
it take me a lot to turn up.
Shout out to my man Narratives and Dialogues. He said, extend 10 more minutes after Emperor Kojak is up. I'm counting. Yo, shout out to you. Yo, it runs concurrent. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate it. And all hell, my man, Emperor Kojak 313 the Great. All hell, Emperor Kojak 313 the Great. Either bow down or get put down, biatches. Dilly. Yo, shout out to Narratives and Dialogues. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate you. All right, y'all support the show, man. Because the Narratives and Dialogues are Emperor Code, we just need 22 more people, at least $5 a piece. 6 more people to keep the show going. Thank you.
You ain't seen Quappy turn up. I've turned up on other niggas, but not no women. Not like that. Not on that level.
But I be worried about y'all mental health. You know what I'm saying? Your heart rate and stuff like that, blood pressure, all of that shit, man.
Not mine. Women too. A lot of the time why the conversation goes on so long is because they say everything. He probably said you and Izzy, and then y'all caught that. And then when y'all brought it up to him, he said, we all in the same. So you're right. He's saying everything. Because if it was we, he'd have said we grew up in.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
But it would just take less words if you said we instead of using our specific name. That's why he would wonder what.
Said, fam, I don't have a time machine. You know what? This is what's so funny. What's funny about this is you two can nitpick how I said something, but if it's a bitch up here, it all slides.
Oh my God.
It didn't slide. Nothing.
I see what I'm saying. That shit is crazy. Where did that shit even come from? You know what I'm saying? Where did that shit even come from, bro?
That is saying simp without saying simp.
That's the kind of stuff you say when you're trying to win an argument.
Of course.
Exactly, bro. I'm glad somebody noticed that shit.
So basically, y'all just got chastised for giving females a certain level of grace that y'all don't give men, because men should know this shit already.
Exactly. But I do, yo, D-Rock, you know me. I do give the same grace to the brothers as the sisters. Now, would I be a little bit more protective of the women than I am of my brothers? Yes. At the same time, other than that, I treat them, I give them the same amount of grace. You know, I've given some dudes mad grace, even though that's getting on my nerves. You've seen it. Yeah. Like, I give them a warning, like, all right, fam, you're doing a lot. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah. Even including me included.
Bro, it's crazy, man. But you know, you can't. It is what it is. Let's go.
I told you can't
reaching, right?
No doubt.
Even if you look at it, he's literally physically reaching with his hand at the same time while he's reaching. Throw the screen.
And that's what I mean by he's saying everything. First it was you and is specifically. Now it's us all together. Whatever it takes.
Exactly.
Say everything.
Man.
Time machine. You know what?
Look at this. His hand is gonna reach whilst he started reaching.
All he had to do was rewind it back to where he said it.
Yep, he would have get caught up.
It back and played
Damn, he was pulling that hat up, man. He don't never pull that hat up.
That's like when that
you got under his skin, man. He don't never pull that goddamn hat up.
What's funny about this is you two can nitpick.
Look, he's reaching with his hand. He's like he's grabbing it out of the air while he's saying it. Look.
Have a time machine.
Yeah, I didn't even get to the Anton video. We got to get to that tomorrow too. Y'all continue the show so we can get to the Anton video too. I didn't get to that.
You know what? This is what's so funny. What's funny about this is you two can nitpick how I said something.
He is reaching it, DJ.
It all slides.
It didn't slide. Nothing slid, bro.
Yes,
Nothing
bro.
slid.
I had to speak up and say something when she was saying.
No, you didn't. I was.
Fam, I did. I had to say
you
something.
didn't have to say nothing. You didn't have to say nothing. I was on it. yo, you said something. You didn't have to. I was on it, but you said something before. She didn't barely get the words out of her mouth yet. I'm trying to see what this. Yeah.
Bro, she went on a whole. She went into a whole sentence implying that I was basically an idiot. Like I don't know what a study is, and I don't know what research.
And a whole sentence is not long. That is crazy. What does a whole sentence mean? Bro, I would understand if somebody said she went into a whole paragraph. She went into a whole diatribe. You know what I'm saying? But a whole sentence is just a sentence. It's not like, it's not that crazy, man.
When I have women come on my panel based on their name, like I had a woman who used to come over there called the Angry Woman Podcast. Yeah. I used to ask her, what are you angry about? Talk your shit. Don't come on here and be, because she was always talking nice to me. I said, don't come on here and be nice. Talk your angry shit. I used to tell her to do that. I used to tell BATL to do that. I used to ask Chocolate to do that because they came up there with grievances, but then they would come in, you know, nice. They come in sugary when they know they want to get to the gender banging. And I just be like, oh, no, skip the niceties. Let's get to the gender banging.
But you know what though, Nightish, they think that you a simp, but I know you not. You'll get in their ass too. He not there.
Wait a minute.
He's definitely not there.
Laughing at Quaffy.
Quaffy slick boy. Quaffy slick boy. Quaffy wanted to say, I think you was a simp. You was a true.
Hey, Quaffy, Nightish name is simp spelled backwards, bro.
Oh no. Come on, folks. Women of the chat. This is good on accountability. Israel Mills and DJ Wish Doctor were sipping for you. See, I know that. Please support the show. $5 each or $10 if you're generous. LOL. Yo, we wasn't sipping for nobody. I knew that's where you was going with this shit. I knew that's where you was going. Shout out to Narratives Dialogues. Let's get it.
This man at night is busting shots at you, bro.
Yes, he was.
No, not at all. No, not at all.
Just hide behind it. You know what I'm saying? The concrete. He's throwing shots.
I'm gonna hide behind the Jack Daniels bottle.
Nah, he ain't. No, what I'm saying is, they think because he.
How you know that he think that?
Because I'm in the chat most of the time, man, and I look at shit. But anyway, they be like, man, you know, he calling the wrong women, you know. But he ain't that, you know. But let them get out of pocket with him. Guess what? He gonna get in that ass. I don't seen him do it.
Okay. I thought you
he ain't gonna let you just. He ain't gonna let you just come over there and do anything on his show.
So why you don't want to tell us what he does that they're mistaking him for a simp? Just tell us. You know what I'm saying? Don't go ahead.
I can tell you, Witch Doctor, when they come up, I have a song, Grand Rising Queen.
There you go. Hey, Joseph Moore said, drop the simp list. Yo, I don't care if anybody put me on the simp list or not. That shit crazy. Shout out to my man Kills. Appreciate you, man. Follow up beside my brother online at Kojak303. Great, much love, Izzy. Thank you. We just need 5 more people. 5 more people, at least $5 a piece to keep the show going. I don't care if y'all put me on the simp list or not, because y'all don't have no credible, tangible proof about a simp. Because I ain't never simp for no broads. So that's that. I appreciate you, Kills. What say you, D-Rock, man? This joint crazy. They wilding over here, man.
It's super wilding. Talking about far as that simp stuff, like what?
The simp list and all this other stuff. I don't know what Quappy got going on.
Simp. They call everybody a simp these days. Married people are simps. Especially married men. Married people. Simps. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't care about their list.
Yo, narrative. Yo, if y'all want to see the simp list, Narratives $1 say y'all pay and we will do a full simp list show. Yeah. $10 per person. I will hold it on my channel. All right.
Yeah, he do got a list though. He do got a list.
I bet he do. I bet he do. I can tell you who's number one. Let's get it already.
Shine like you mean, and they get them comfortable, right? Relax them up. They say, "Oh, I appreciate
it." That's definitely a simp intro.
Yes, a simp.
You see, that might just be part of the man, part of his program.
Nightish, that's a simp Saturday. Nightish,
yeah, for real.
Nightish trying to
Talking about Grand Rising Queen just because they came on the panel.
That's the
outta
step
here.
serenade. That's hilarious. But he said he buttering them up. Yo, Izzy and Witch Doctor could do it simulcasting. What's up, Vatos Bulldogs? Sip God leading the way. Oh Lord. I don't think he'll mind. He say he's Sip God. I don't think he'll mind. Shout out to Daryl.
Yeah, self-proclaimed. And
Let's go.
he is doing this dude job.
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Well, you know, night is it's one that you can get up on their skin really bad. It's one in particular.
It's a few of them, but who is the one?
She got a real pretty voice, but she sound like she be about to cry. I'm not gonna mention the name.
Man, that's a bunch of them too.
I'm like, damn, he got her in her feelings, man. God damn.
That I was basically an idiot. Like, I don't know what a study is, and I don't know what research is, bro. And like seriously being insulting.
Oh, shit.
Seriously.
Hold on, but she's back. But
So look at this. The young lady came up, and Angry Man was offended by what she said, by the songs she was making when she came up. And this is why I'm saying I fucks with Angry Man as a content creator. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what Izzy Band. Izzy Band.
But you don't think that was rude for her to come straight in? Oh shit! I mean, that was, you know, that kind of thing. Two men arguing, stay out of it,
bro. Wait a minute, bro. Somebody else address.
Okay, I'll go for
Yeah,
it.
but he jumped back like he just sold to a
What is wrong
narcotic
with what
agent
she
or
did?
something, undercover.
What is so offensive about that shit, bro?
I respectfully, I think it's because she got a vagina.
Y'all too touchy.
Really?
Crazy to me, bro. Why y'all too easily offended, bro?
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, shout out to Mayor 963 said facts. Facts what, Mayor? Shout out to you. What say you, D-Rock?
Yeah, I mean that was kind of weird. Like his whole reaction to her coming up. He just like had a baby meltdown, a little temper tantrum.
Yo, don't do it.
Oh yeah, I mean, no A.M. slander, no A.M. slander. I'm saying,
that's crazy. What she did come up, it's like, oh, well. But I don't think the truth is I brought her up and I don't think she knew I was about to bring her up.
Yeah, but at the same time, think about it is, I mean, if she was, even though she got dropped, she probably was still listening, right?
Yes.
And he just literally called her a bitch not too long ago.
Yes.
Yeah, but when this, you know what I'm saying? When she got it, you know what I'm saying? So of course she gonna be like, oh, okay. Like, damn, that's how we really feel? Like, come on, man. Sometimes we be acting like we don't know women and get mad when they women. You know what I'm saying? When they turn that woman on. We know they full of shit. But that wasn't for you to crumble and back down. Keep saying what you saying. You was going somewhere with that. But the sight of her, see? Like, bro, that's wild.
Yo, what's up, Don GQ? You wasn't here twice. Yo, how you already wasn't here once? Now you wasn't here twice. Shout out to you, man. Support the show since you wasn't here twice. If you only wasn't here once, I'd say cool. But now since you wasn't here twice, Don GQ, go ahead and throw a couple of rubles over here, man. Support the show, man. Let's get to it. Let's go.
They not offended. They just want to cuss.
Yeah, that's the problem. And it also makes for better content when you have men and women on the same panel speaking.
Oh no, man, no, not when they can't get along and they arguing like that.
That's the problem. Everybody's like children. You're supposed to be get along. Like I said, we all grown.
That's when they arguing and fighting and spread. That's when the super chats come in and the cash apps.
Yeah, that's the drop.
You know what? It's better when people have contrasting views, because now the audience is from both sides of the argument or the perspective. But when if I just go to that panel and I see everybody agreeing, I click and go there and see who else is live. I don't want to sit down and watch y'all. There's a cult, bro. I don't want to see a cult meeting, bro. I'm not coming to the cult.
Best.
That's
He used to be
hilarious.
over there with all the divas. Sharon, Bomb Cherry, PhD,
Damn, son.
Happy. I can go on and on.
Damn.
How did you last in that, Ronald?
He just called Sharon a diva.
Yes, he did, Sharon. Damn.
Go anywhere, man.
Damn, how Sharon catch a stray? Sharon ain't even been live in 2 months. Why the brother keep catching strays, man? He ain't been live in 2 months, bro. Jesus, Jiminy Cricket. Shout out to the Wildest Wake Up Show, bro. We look forward to you coming back, man. Damn, man. Shit, bro. Yes, to be more damn careful. I think we're gonna end it on that though. Hey, I gave you an extra 10 minutes, y'all. I think we're gonna end it on that though. Do a part 2 because y'all don't see that interested. Y'all don't seem interested enough, man. So I think we're gonna do a part 2. I'm gonna do a dope thumbnail. I'm gonna do a dope title, and we're gonna do a part 2 of DJ Wishlock, and we're gonna finally get to Anton Daniels tomorrow. I apologize, we didn't get to Anton Daniels today. To his joint on the 10K on the woman with the 10K. So we're gonna talk about that tomorrow, God willing. The woman with the 10K, and then the second part of this. So I'm gonna start with Anton tomorrow. What say you, good brother?
Hey,
Appreciate you.
I ain't got nothing to add on there, man. Appreciate you having me up. Shout out to the people that was up on the panel and the chat. Everybody in the chat. Salute to y'all. Catch you on the next one. Salute, man. You know you're always welcome. Yo, shout out to everybody that came through. Yo, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Kwafi Nino. Thank you. Shout out to Kills. Thank you. Shout out to Emperor Code. Thank you. Shout out to my guy Stanley D Rock the Block. Thank you. Shout out to Jim Rat 08. Thank you. Shout out to Gina 789. Thank you. Living Humbly. Thank you. Lord Jefferson. Thank you. I appreciate everybody that supported the show today. Make sure you subscribe to Stanley D Rock the Block, the Eminem for Truth. Make sure you subscribe to Kwafi Nino. Narratives and Dialogues. Make sure you subscribe to Kojak 313 Gaming and subscribe to Not for Humans DJ Witch Doctor. All right. Yo, also my man JD 1975, my guy Ron Mack, and my guy Cajun Darfire. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for supporting the show. Appreciate y'all being here. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all was here with me, and I appreciate it. Make sure y'all tell a friend about us, like, share, and subscribe. And you can always support the show at $IZSHOBANZ. Again, $IZSHOBANZ. Later. We out.